on the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw on the 1015 KGB.
I don't think Matchbox 20 can do a bad song. I don't think it's in them.
They're very distinctive, and
yeah,
there's always a good story.
They're good, too.
Yeah.
They're just playing out good. All right, you're on the KGB, Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Radio Show. Got my buddy Peter here waiting to talk to us. What's up, dude?
Not much, Dave. I was just wondering, is Dave Steve going to be critiquing Bromo's air check tape from last night?
Oh, no. Now what?
He made a comment last night about 1:14 a.m.
Thank God. Thank God it was 1:14 a.m. We're out of ratings at that point.
Yeah, it was segueing from Queen's A Crazy Little Thing Called Love into, I guess it was LaGrange.
Do you want to hear it?
And he said something about Boyer's tingly, about his penis, actually.
Yeah.
What?
Well, you know, he's fascinated with other men.
And I'm thinking...
Yeah, I knew that.
I'm thinking, does Bromo want to be the catcher for Boyer, maybe?
Thank you, Peter. You want a little pride of workplace?
Well, I guess.
You want a little pride in your workplace?
Heck yeah. All right.
Here's your nighttime DJ.
San Diego's World Class Rock, 1015 KGB.
I'm not up for this. I'm just.
Oh, come on. It's all right. It's all right. We're here for you.
Come on. We'll help you. Please.
You know it'll be funny.
I know.
Let's remind you of some of Abramowitz's earlier gems.
Rolling Stones, Brown Sugar. I don't know if you guys know this, but the song originally was written about the guy, what he puts in his oatmeal, Mick Jagger, and one day he was out of white sugar, so he used some brown sugar. San Diego's World Class Rock, 1015 KGB. That's a little band called U2. Still haven't found what I'm looking for. A song written for Godboy, who's still looking for a clue. Here's Rolling Stones on the KGB. Turn it up.
I can't wait.
San Diego's World Class Rock, 1015 KGB. Bromo here. That's Queen, Crazy Little Thing Called Love, a song written about Chris Boyer's penis.
Dave, not fun. Do 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 do.
Oh, my God.
Right now, you're locked into ZZ Top on San Diego's World Class Rock. This is the 1015 KGB.
Oh my God. You gotta play it again.
I don't believe what I just heard.
Me either. Play it again.
That was on
God.
a broadcast signal FM radio station in a major market last night.
You know, and there's a guy in Dubuque saying, that could have been me.
San Diego's World Class Rock, 1015 KGB. Bromo here. That's Queen, Crazy Little Thing Called Love, a song written about Chris Boyer's penis.
Dave, not fun. Do 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 do.
Right now, you're locked into ZZ Top.
I can't believe that. I don't want to believe that.
I blame myself.
Why? Why would you blame yourself? You were not responsible for that.
I blame myself because between 7 and 10, you know, he's running this. Do you realize he runs this dump?
Yes, I do.
For half of its broadcast day.
I know.
Now that's scary.
He takes over at 7 o'clock at night and does not let go of the reins until 6 in the morning. That's half the day.
Yes.
That's your DJ for half the day. I blame myself because between 7 and 10 when we're on the radio, I told him, just press the buttons and let's just leave that microphone alone for a while. What do you say?
Exactly.
And I think he gets all pent up.
Right.
And by the time 10 o'clock rolls around, it just, it comes spilling out.
And yet you're right to do that.
It's all built up.
Confine him.
I don't want it on our show. What the
Of course
hell?
not. Are you kidding?
Why would Crazy Little Thing Called Love be about Boyer's penis?
Little.
I think
it's the
little is what he's going for.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get it?
Got it.
Frida Lay.
name is Frida.
San Diego's World Class Rock, 101.5 KGB. Bromo here. That's Queen, Crazy Little Thing Called Love, a song written about Chris Boyer's penis.
Dave, not fun. Do.
Why is there a horse in there?
He's just adding to his repertoire.
A horse, a chicken, and a kazoo.
All taunting.
That's the kind of radio you want to hear, Tom Cruise?
Yeah, definitely.
Bill, you're on the KGB.
Dave, you dumb son of a...
Yeah, no question.
Hey, there's a survivor in that train wreck. Check it out. Brahmi hit the post.
He did hit the post.
Oh, good point.
You got to give him credit for that one. He did hit the post.
Wow.
You were sifting through some mighty fine sand to find that little nugget. Man.
I'm up early. I'm thinking quick.
Yeah, I guess so.
He's looking for the silver lining.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Bill.
What a guy.
Thank you, gentlemen.
See ya. My God. My God. And the important thing to remember is there was no reason to stop the music.
That's right.
There were no commercials. There were no station announcements. He stopped the music just to go,
Can I play armchair psychologist?
Go ahead, buddy.
I heard a little desperation in the chicken buck.
Really?
Yeah, a little too much energy going on.
San Diego's World Class Rock, 101.5 KGB. Bromo here. That's Queen, Crazy Little Thing Called Love, a song written about Chris Boyer's penis.
Dave, not fun. Do.
Hard to hear anything
What?
in that.
What? You know,
I have no explanation for you.
as a young lad growing up, I always knew that I wanted to work on the radio. I knew it from the beginning.
Sure.
Mostly because my father worked in radio, and I wanted to be just like my dad. And even though we do distinctly different jobs, I'm glad that I followed my path, and I wanted to be on the radio. And growing up, in my hometown, I would listen to Larry Lujak in the morning, and then Tommy Edwards would come on in the middays, and then Bob Surratt would come on in afternoons, and then John Records Landecker would be on the radio at night.
Wow.
And I'd listen to these guys, and I think that's the kind of people I want to run with.
Think there are kids out in San Diego today listening to that with a dream.
Going to law enforcement.
That's the guy I want to run with.
Half the broadcast day, that's what he's responsible for. I can see why they hired him.
That's genius programming.
All righty, then. And he probably beats us in the ratings.
Dave, Kelly, Chainsaw. I'll be right back. KGB.
You know, making tough decisions isn't really our thing. But choosing our rings at Diamond Gallery was really easy. It was a lot easier than we thought it would be.
We found a huge selection of unique diamond rings, and the friendly Diamond Gallery experts helped us choose the perfect ones. We love them.
Largest selection, best quality, and lowest prices in town.
Diamond Gallery. We've got it. For years, Diamond Gallery has featured a vast assortment of fabulous diamond jewelry, including California's largest selection of unique handmade, hand-set certified diamond rings and hand-carved platinum settings. So, for the absolute highest quality at the absolute lowest prices, the choice is easy. Visit Diamond Gallery on Mission Center Road in the Ralph Center off Friars or call 619-293-3339.
And remember,
at Diamond Gallery, we've got it.
1015 KGB, it's the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Show. Details on how you can be driving a brand new Rancho Jeep Wrangler. Just for listening to DSC and watching The Simpsons on Fox 6, weeknights at 6 and 7 p.m. Details for you Monday. We kick off the Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Show 5 a.m. Be with us. We'll tell you how you can win a bitchin' new car. A Jeep Wrangler from Rancho Jeep. Well, earlier in the week, the Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Show conducted a Name Is Your Buzzer recent history quiz. I was out sick that day, but the rest of the team played along. Here it is for you now. See if you can beat the team on the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw here on the KGB.
How much money are you going to put down on this quiz, people? Boyer's not here today, so your odds are improved.
okay,
$10.
I'll do
$10!
Come on.
What a quiz.
I don't have $10.
Shut up.
It's an 80s quiz.
All right.
I was stoned to the entire 80s.
Name is your buzzer.
All right.
80s quiz. $10 you're putting out?
Right here, baby.
Crap, I didn't know this was going to be a high-stakes game.
Money. Well, you never pay anyway.
Just make it pretend money for you, Ruth.
Okay.
All of Ruth's money has choo-choos on it.
Phenomenal.
Name is your buzzer. Let's test the buzzers. Chainsaw?
Cookie.
Shell?
Shelley.
Ruth?
Ruth? Rudy? I don't know.
Number one.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Do you get points off if you guess?
No.
Just points
No.
positive. Okay.
So no reason not to buzz in.
Got it.
Number one. Worth 1 point.
All right.
These are all 80s trivia questions. It had 162 faces, was multicolored, and the fastest of these puzzles could be solved in less than 20 seconds.
Shelley.
Cookie.
What is it?
Shelley. Rubik's Cube.
Give you a chance to change your answer.
No thanks.
You win!
Got it. You going to score for me, Chainsaw?
Yeah, I'm scoring for you.
Next question. After Ronald Reagan was shot, this Secretary of
Cookie.
State...
Al Haig.
I'm sorry, I have not finished the question. Can't buzz in until I finish the question. This Secretary of State declared, "I'm in charge now." It later cost him his job.
Shelley.
Who was he?
Cookie. Alexander Haig.
That is correct. Put yourself down for a point there, big boy. Next question. You in this game, Ruth?
Yeah.
What former Detroit Lion played George on Webster?
Cookie. Alex Karras.
That's correct. Next. This British male quintet traveled with its hits from planet Earth to Rio, and its popularity was compared to Beatlemania. Name the group. Come on. Come on.
Cookie. Bay City Rollers.
No.
That's 70.
Not English.
Come on. Ruth.
I don't know.
Wait.
Duran.
Shelley.
Yes.
Is it Menudo?
No, it's still Duran.
Oh.
Suck.
They suck.
I hate them.
Why do you hate Duran
I never
Duran?
liked that band.
I love Duran Duran.
They were hungry like the wolf.
Yes, they were.
I love that.
Next question. What's the score, Chainsaw?
2-1.
Who's winning?
Cookie.
All right, you ready to go?
Yeah.
Do I get a point for that?
No.
Oh.
What previously unknown young woman destroyed Jim Baker's career when their affair was disclosed?
Ruth.
Shelley.
Ruth.
Jessica Hahn.
No.
Oh.
All right. Whatever.
Come on, I know my sluts.
Score.
Cookie 2, Shell 1, Ruth 1.
Nice. Coming along nicely there, Ruthie. Next up. Which American trio revived the rockabilly sound with brief success in 1983?
Shelley.
Shelley.
Stray Cats.
Yes. Nice.
Met him backstage that year. Yeah.
You what?
Met him backstage that year.
Really?
Yes, and Slim Jim, the drummer, was married to Britt Eklund, so I met her too.
Was any of that interesting?
Was to me at the time.
Damn right it was.
No.
Ruth won. Cookie and Shell, 2 apiece.
Here we go.
Ah.
Next question. I actually like Stray Cats very much.
Oh, they're great.
Can you name any Stray Cat besides Brian Setzer?
Just Slim Jim.
Truth.
Ruth.
Slim Jim.
Give her a point.
Crap.
You didn't buzz in, Shell.
Crap.
2 all.
Thanks, Shell.
Across the board.
Everyone's got 2?
Yeah.
All right, this one's going to be worth 5 points.
All right.
What singer was blinded by science in one of the most famous...
Damn it.
In one of the most famous videos in MTV's early days? Shelley.
Thomas Dolby.
Oh. Whoa. I don't take points off for guessing wrong, but you can't buzz in early.
Yeah, whatever.
Huh? What nation was invaded by the United States in 1983?
Cookie.
Cookie.
Grenada.
Ah, I'm sorry.
That's right.
Grenada.
I'm sorry, you've already answered.
Shelley.
Shelley.
Granada. You win.
Grenada.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Jesus.
That's a 5-pointer, Shell. Way to go.
Thank you.
Hey,
Pulling out in the lead.
How much has she got?
She's got 12.
Wow.
Cookie 2. Ruth 2.
14-point question.
Oh, God.
Who played Madonna's female partner in Desperately Seeking Susan?
Cookie.
Cookie.
Rosanna Arquette.
Can you spell it?
No, I
That's correct.
Win.
14 points?
Yeah, 14, buddy.
Wow.
Sweet.
Hey.
What?
Now they have big numbers. I only have 2.
Chris, Amatullo, Doris, and Coco were all performing arts students on what show?
Shelley.
Shelley.
Fame.
Yes.
Ah.
That was a 1-pointer.
Ah.
27-point question.
Okay.
He bragged about dancing with himself, described a white wedding, always had a safety pin nearby.
Cookie.
Name this British bad boy of rock.
Shelley.
Now,
Shelley.
please.
Cookie.
Shelley.
Cookie.
Billy Idol.
No, I'm sorry. 27-point question. What's the score, Chainsaw?
Cookie 43.
Dang.
Shelley 13. Ruth just the 2.
Ruth, you need, 41 points to get in the game here.
Okay.
41-point question.
Okay.
Her photographed monkey business with Gary Hart cost the senator his presidential election bid in 1988.
Cookie. Shelley.
Who was she?
Shelley.
I can't tell who that was.
It was me.
Shelley. It was Shelley. It was Shelley.
Who was that?
Cookie.
Ruth.
Shelley.
Who was she?
Cookie.
Shelley.
Donna Rice.
Cookie. No. Who was it, Ruth?
Donna Rice.
Donna Rice is right. You're in the game.
43 all. Shelley trails by 30.
Thanks. How the hell did that
Shall you
happen?
need 30 to get in the game?
Yes, I do.
All right, this will be a 51-point
Oh,
question.
excellent. Okay.
It was released in 1983 and has since sold more than 47 million copies around the world. What album is it?
Cookie.
Cookie.
Thriller.
Yes. Nice, Chainsaw.
94 points.
And what's Shell got?
13.
13.
Okay, this will be a 107-point question.
Okay.
Give you a chance to get back in.
Thank you.
It was the first video shown by a new network called MTV.
Shelley.
It aired at 12:01 a.m. on August 1st, 1981.
Shelley.
Name the song
Ah! You're killing me.
and the duo that performed it. Buzz.
I don't know it now.
You don't know it
I
now.
don't know it. I thought I knew it. I don't know if it was a duo. I don't know it.
You don't know it.
I don't know it.
You know it. Everyone knows what the first video on MTV
I
was.
don't know
Not
it.
the band.
Difford and Tilbrook.
You guys don't know
George
this?
and Ira.
I thought everyone knew this.
Yeah, I did for a while.
I did until you asked me.
Video killed the radio star.
By who?
The Buggles.
It's not a duo, is it?
Well, I don't know.
Oh,
Who
well, you said
cares?
duo. That
Well,
threw
that's
me
what
off.
it says. It's the
Well,
Buggles.
Threw me off.
Duo threw me off, too. I would have had that.
Yeah,
Me
no
too.
kidding. What's the score, Chainsaw?
Ruth, 43. Shelley, 13.
Cookie.
Oh, me, 94.
All right, let's get you back in the game here, people. How much do you need?
Shelley needs 81 to tie.
This is a 190-point question.
You.
It stood for only 28 years. Name the infamous European structure
Shelley.
that came down
Shelley.
in 1989.
Shelley. The Berlin Wall.
Yes.
God.
Nice.
How much harder do I have to try for you to give it to me? Come on.
Next question. This is a 4-point question. Zach Galligan and Phoebe Cates played the young couple who battled the cute-turned-ferocious furry monsters in what 1984 Steven Spielberg hit?
Cookie.
Film.
Cookie.
Cookie.
Gremlins.
That's correct, Chainsaw. I only got 2 left.
Cool.
$10 on the line. Score.
Ruth, 43. Cookie, 98. Shelley, 203.
Woohoo!
All right, Ruth, this is going to be a 700-point question.
Oh, my God.
I want you to get in this one.
Okay.
Name the sheriff who persistently chased Bo and Luke Duke.
Shelley.
Shelley. I need first name, middle initial, last name.
Cookie.
Shelley has the board.
You know, I'm not. I don't have it all, so I'm not going to give it away to them.
Chainsaw.
Cookie. Is it Rufus P. Coltrane? Dang it.
Ruth, you going to take this?
I don't have any idea
Oh.
who that dude was.
This was a 700-point question.
Cookie.
I'm sorry, Cookie.
does?
You answered. Hey, what?
Come on.
Roscoe.
Roscoe, I know.
P.
Hog.
Coltrane.
Yeah.
Roscoe P.
Coltrane. I
Coltrane.
haven't
You
even
dumb
gotten it.
son of bitches. Last one. What's
Dang.
the score?
It is Ruth, 43. Cookie, 98. Or Shelley, 203.
All right. This is going to be a 700-point question.
This is it.
All right.
What female athlete shown at the 1988 Olympics? Shown meaning she starred. She
Right.
starred at the 1988 Olympics and wowed fans with her famous fingernails. Tugging.
Florence Griffith Joyner.
Could you spell that, please?
Flojo. Flojo.
Now I need to spell the Florence Griffith Joyner.
I don't need to.
Come on.
I
Got to spell.
FLORENCE.
Yeah, that's correct.
GR.
Oh, there's no space?
Space.
Space. Okay. I'm helping you out here, buddy.
Capital G, small RIFFITH dash.
You got it. It was the dash I thought was going to mess you up, buddy. I thought the dash was going to trip you up. A chainsaw is the winner, ladies and gentlemen.
Chainsaw.
Nicely done. Picked up a couple of Dailers cash there at Chainsaw, the 80s quiz.
You be sure and declare that on your taxes.
KGB.
I heard you on the wireless back in 52. Lying awake intently tuning in on you. If I was young, it didn't stop you coming through. They took the credit for your second symphony, rewritten by machine on new technology. And now I understand the problems you could see. I met your children. What did you tell them? Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio
I'll be right back.
This is the KGB.
El Cajon Ford newspaper ad for more great specials like no payments for 90 days on approved credit.
Come to El Cajon Ford at Broadway and Main.
Or shop online at elcajonford.com.
Hi, I'm Tony Gwynn. Nobody beats El Cajon Ford.
Congratulations! You're the proud father of octuplets.
Octuplets? What is that, like 7?
No.
Looking for a bigger home? Click on to Realtor.com and search over 1.3 million current home listings. And even connect with a realtor. Plus, with Realtor.com, you can find just the features you're looking for. Like maybe a 9-bedroom house. Realtor.com. It's the place to start when you start looking for a home.
This Valentine's Day, send the extraordinary gift that far exceeds any romantic thing you could ever say or do. Name a star after someone. For $48 and a call to 800-282-3333, the International Star Registry will send them a full-color parchment certificate, sky charts to locate their star, and a fascinating booklet on astronomy. The star name will then be recorded in book form in the U.S. Copyright Office. Call the Star Registry now at 800-282-3333 or visit us at starregistry.com for the gift that truly touches someone.
1015 KGB. This is the Best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Show. It's Boyer hanging out with you. The Dean of American Sportscasters, Cookie Randolph, kicks off exclusive Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Olympic coverage starting the 14th of February, Valentine's Day. We'll have the Dean of American Sportscasters live in Salt Lake City. Right now, let's get into another episode of Dave's Celebrity News. On the Best of DSC, this is the KGB.
I got some news for you here.
Tell it.
People want to know if Brad Pitt has smoked so much dope he's wiped out his memory. He's well known as just constantly being baked.
Yeah.
A source on the set of his new movie says that Brad was constantly forgetting his lines, complaining bitterly about it, angry and frustrated. It's kind of the way your grandpa gets when he starts to go. What?
I remember those days.
Even Robert Redford has noticed. Last year, they co-starred in a movie called Spy Game.
Uh-huh.
And Redford went on the Today Show to promote it. Katie Couric asked him about Brad, and Redford said, I'm fond of him. I mean, he can't remember his lines, but he's very likable.
That's nice.
A crew member says that Brad's constant memory lapses drove Redford crazy. He said, this never happened 10 years ago when I directed him in another movie, which was A River Runs Through It, which was excellent.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the cause of this memory loss? Most people think it's too much dope.
I can relate.
What?
I can relate.
How do you mean?
The
what were we talking about?
I have a bad memory. And it only got worse and worse and worse over the years.
Who needs a Frito?
I can forget what you're talking about right in the middle of it.
A year ago, Star Magazine ran a cover story claiming that Brad and Jennifer Aniston were serious stoners. According to the article, Brad lights up first thing in the morning and keeps smoking joints all day long.
That's what I used to do.
I think you referred to it as the wake and bake.
Wake and bake.
Yeah.
Another problem suffered by heavy dope smokers is a dramatically lowered sperm count.
Oh.
Yikes.
Now, Brad denies that he uses marijuana, but he was a regular customer at a drug paraphernalia store on Melrose Avenue. During one shopping trip, he reportedly bought a dozen bongs.
Good grief. That's what everybody got for Christmas that year.
He played a pretty good stonehead.
What was that movie?
Well, True Romance.
Yeah. Where he's just on the couch the whole time.
Oh, he barely moved.
And
guys with guns busted into the house looking for Christian Slater. That dude's not it.
He was perfect in that role.
He tested his dozen bongs out in the back room called Bong Canyon. Still, he swears that he never smokes marijuana, although Jennifer Aniston admits that she does.
Yeah.
They've been trying to have a baby since their wedding day. They're constantly trying. By now, Tony Randall probably would have gotten her pregnant, but for some reason, Brad Pitt hasn't.
Well.
So it lowers your sperm count. Or maybe just slows them down.
They're there. They just don't want to do anything.
They just hang.
They don't want to fertilize nothing.
Oh, do you want to bore into that egg?
Nah.
Let's just see what's on the TV.
Right. That could be.
They get past the vulva and they're like, oh.
What a journey.
Let's just hang.
Right.
Sarah Michelle Gellar was the surprise winner this year in the annual Best Butt in Hollywood survey conducted by a top women's fitness magazine, beating out Jennifer Lopez, who has won the past 2 years. Editors say that Jennifer needs to go to the gym. Her butt is falling faster than stock at Kmart.
No.
Now, the only person who's seen Sarah's rear end is her fiancé, Freddie Prinze Jr. In their new movie, Scooby-Doo, there's a scene where her character, Daphne, runs through a tunnel naked with her rear end clearly displayed. Damn it, we finally get to see Daphne naked.
Wow.
Didn't we always want to?
Well,
instead, we got that chunky little lesbian.
She was never naked in the cartoon.
What was her name?
What was the...
Selma?
Oh, yeah, Selma.
Is it Selma?
Uh-huh.
No, that's
Or
not
Velma.
Velma. What? I don't know.
It's a chunky lesbian one.
I'm stoned.
The one with the glasses.
And the big sweater.
The not hot one.
Well, she runs through a tunnel naked with her rear end clearly displayed, but the butt you'll see in the movie belongs to someone else. Butt double.
Yep.
Really?
Sarah lined up a dozen models, examined them one by one, didn't like any of them, so they brought in a dozen more. And finally, she found one that was acceptable.
This butt's for me.
Yes. Just run naked and shut up.
Why would you have to have a butt double?
Speaking of butts,
Yeah.
10 years ago when someone wanted to lose weight in a hurry, they'd go to a fat farm.
Mm-hmm.
These days, they go to a holistic health center. Like the one in Palm Springs that Ben Affleck and Matt Damon just spent a week at.
I saw this on the news the other night.
They weren't allowed to eat solid food. They were fasting, living on nothing but fruit juice.
Mm-hmm.
Start the day off. Do either one of those guys need to lose weight?
No, but I think it's also to detoxify your body. They have all sorts of concoctions that you serve yourself. You know, you make yourself a smoothie, then you get yourself some tea that'll take your...
Why do you talk like an innie when you say this? When you go in and you know how you and Chainsaw like to have the wheatgrass?
Right.
When you go in, do you say, "Excuse me, I'd like to have a wheatgrass"? Do you talk like an innie when you do it?
It's very cleansing, David.
Right.
I'd like a shot of wheatgrass. Oh, boy.
Had 2 ounces yesterday at Jamba Juice, David.
Really?
Yes, I did.
Yum.
But did you order like an innie? Because whenever you and I are out at a restaurant and the waiter person comes over, you immediately go into your lispy character voice and you order like that.
I would like the spinach salad, but I'd like it warmed, please.
Can I have the
because I
salmon?
like the bacon juice. Oh, yes, salmon, hello.
Herb-crusted
Mustard.
salmon.
Hello. On a bed of garlic potatoes. Oh, my God.
Too many carbohydrates in that. It's not good for you.
Well, they're complex carbs, David, so it's not as...
But they turn to sugar.
Well, only if they're...
And sugar turns to fat, and that's what's
Right,
right
stop
to your
it. I might as well
thighs.
just attach the potato right to my hips.
Start each day with a 5-mile walk. Ben and Matt. Then they'd come back and get Rolfed,
Oh, I've just heard that is insanely painful.
a deep tissue massage.
Mm-hmm.
Ben's masseuse was a large German woman named Helga.
About perfect.
Sometimes he'd tell her, "Stop, it hurts." That only made her do it harder.
Ow!
She'd say, "It's supposed to hurt, you big baby." And then after that, it was time for their daily colonic.
Wow.
Basically, it's sitting on a garden hose turned up full blast. That cleans out the big tube.
Yep.
And after a week, they had each lost 10 pounds. On the drive back to L.A., Ben turned to Matt and said, "I don't know about you, buddy, but I need a Corona and some female companionship."
That's not how he said it, though, is it?
No, how do you know?
Well, there was a look on your face that I detected.
And wait a minute, Ben, didn't he stop drinking? Wasn't he in the drunk tank a couple months ago?
Well, his colon was so clean, he can drink again.
Oh, it's magic.
The Olsen twins, Mary-Kate and Ashley. There is a website with a running digital countdown of when the Olsen twins will turn 18.
I heard they were in love. I saw that little segment Connie Chung interviewed them.
For example, just moments ago, there will be exactly 2 years, 127 days, 5 hours, and 59 minutes until they're legal.
Wow. I was the only one who did that when I was 2 years out.
If you saw them interviewed by Connie Chung last night, then you know this year alone, they're going to make, guess, how much the Olsen twins will make.
It's going to be
about
obscene.
like $8 million each.
Oh, I'm going to look at $65 million apiece.
I think it's $1 billion.
Joe? We've gone from 8 million to 60 million to a billion.
I would say more like a million combined.
Yeah, it is a billion.
Thank you.
What?
It's a billion.
Well, no, come on, no, wait a minute.
No,
Mary
it's
Hart?
a billion.
I heard Mary Hart say that.
Yeah.
With her eyes about popped out of her head going, those bitches.
Their income shot when they cut a deal with Walmart to create their own line of clothes. They're making way more money than Britney Spears.
Wow.
They don't like her either, by the way. Last night, Connie Chung said, when you get a little older, do you see yourself acting more like Britney Spears? And they're like, no.
That little whore, no.
Mary Kate said, I actually like these girls. I think they're pretty cool.
Yeah. Do your girls like the girls?
Yes, very much so.
Okay.
Very much
and
so.
so that's the market.
So you're contributing to that billion, huh?
That's fine. I like their act. I like their shtick.
It's wholesome and nice
I
and
like
fun.
their product. The whole line I think is great. Mary Kate said, we don't believe in being something we're not. Her sister Ashley said, I don't feel the need to be a sex symbol for old men.
Wow. That had to hurt, Chainsaw. Ouch.
By the way, they had the contractual right to cut anything out of the interview. So at one point, Connie Chung asked them if they had boyfriends. They said yes. Then she asked them, are you in love? Mary Kate said, that's pretty personal, Connie, but yes. Ashley was clearly offended, but also said yes. Then they marched over to ABC and demanded that the segment be cut.
You take that out.
Connie Chung reluctantly agreed. Then she got slick with the Olsen twins. She gave that clip to Entertainment Tonight, so she got it on the air anyway. One of the twins called her and said, that was pretty slimy, Connie. Incidentally, for any perverts who may be listening, the website is called Olsen Twins Countdown to Legality. Olsen Twins Countdown to Legality. You got to think somewhere in Bel Air, Hefner is just going, just keep me alive until the Olsen twins turn 18.
Yeah, but that comment about them not being some old man's slutty fantasy just cost
Too late.
another $500,000.
Too late.
Gonna have to up the
I
ante.
disagree. I think that'll make more money for them in the long run.
They're pretty smart girls, I think.
Exactly. You will have to pay more.
Just keep me alive until Mary Kate and Ashley go 18. And I'll go a happy man.
I thought he was in triplets, not twins.
Quick time out. You're on the KGB, Berber.
How would you like it if I entered a belching contest?
Frankly, I'd be a little turned on.
TSC.
Turned on.
The DSC!
Part of the Belch Brigade.
Dave, Chili, and Chainsaw. This is the KGB.
APR offers includes Thunderbird, Escape, and SVT models. Not all buyers will qualify for 0% APR. Ford Credit Limited term financing. Factory cash varies by model. Take new retail delivery from dealer stock by 30502. Factory sales by division based on RL Polk model year 2001. See dealer for details.
1015 KGB FM San Diego with the best of DSC. Boyer here in town this weekend. The 1015 KGB Sam's Alignment Race Team has the weekend off. A much-needed weekend. Put the new transmission in the 27. Yeah, all right, it's always good news, whatever. Anyway, Super Bowl wrapped up this past week, and it was big news here on the show. A lot of money changed hands. With details now on the surprising result you probably already know, but let's recap for you now with the Chainsaw on the 1015 KGB.
Hello again, everybody in the sports world. Is it thanks to the toe of Adam Vinatieri that we got to see Abramowitz streak the building, or is it thanks to Abramowitz that we got to see Adam Vinatieri?
Is it Adam Vinatieri or Scott Norwood? Placement down by Walter. Vinatieri's field goal try for the win is good. It's good. It's good. And the New England Patriots have won Super Bowl 36.
You've seen the highlights. The New England Patriots simply outplayed the St. Louis Rams. Ty Law intercepting Kurt Warner to take a 7-3 lead, running that one back 48 yards. Then they turned a Ricky Prohl fumble into a drive and a touchdown pass to make it 14-3 at the half. New England Rams would rally to make it 17-all with 90 seconds left. But then 24-year-old Tom Brady guided the Patriots into field goal range, and Vinatieri did the rest. A 48-yarder to win it. Patriots beat the odds 20-17. They were 14-point underdogs, the second greatest upset in Super Bowl history. Joe Namath's Jets were 18-point underdogs, and then they went out and beat the Colts 16-7 back in 1969. But was it really an upset yesterday, since Abramowitz sealed the Rams' doom by guaranteeing their victory? Was anybody really surprised after Bromo's promise? We weren't, nor were we surprised when Bromo streaked around our building on live radio and live television. Fox Channel 6 technicians furiously trying to place a dot over Bromo's flippage, which due to low temperatures was more like a belly button outie than something you could actually flip. So is Bromo the ultimate fool or the ultimate patriot? In this of all years, who better to be champion of America's biggest sport than the red, white, and blue Patriots? Thank you, Abramowitz. America thanks you. Meanwhile, thank you. Meanwhile, in the National
We're here at the 18th tee box here at beautiful Aviara. 413-yard par 4. Abramowitz at the tee box had a fairly nice round going, but blew up on 17 with a quintuple bogey 10, Buck.
Well, it was only a matter of time, Cookie. But now that he's got that out of the way, he could finish strong here on 18.
Oh, goody, you just whammed Abramowitz. Here's his tee shot. Out of bounds. Try again. Oh, just missed the water. Here's shot number 4. In the water. 1-stroke penalty. Here's shot number 6. How about that? Shot number 8. In the water. Number 10. 12. Abramowitz is pelting the water like Greg Louganis. Let's go to KGB golf correspondent Shecky O'Herlihy, who's at the water hazard. Sheck?
Well, Cookie, the expensive imported koi fish are literally leaping out of the water to avoid this unprecedented barrage. Flopping globs of orange sprinkled around this pond.
Thank you, Shecky. Bromo borrows yet another ball and... Please, it's safe into the fairway. Sitting at 14 now, and he's still not even close to the green.
This could take a while, Cookie. Looks like we're going to miss tonight's episode of Friends, Cookie.
Abramowitz finally on the green. A chance for a clutch 3-putt here. And... There it is! It did it! In the final leg of Tony Gwynn's career, Abramowitz has paid tribute to his hero with a 19 on this hole. A 19! Another all-time record bites the dust.
Abramowitz bites more than a yellow go.
Skip-Ball Association. Lakers grassy knoll Dallas, Kings Konged Minnesota, and Michael's Wizards dirty Dan to the Pacers. And in golf, at Pebble Beach, Matt Gogol won at Pebble when co-leader Pat Perez hit into the ocean on 18 for a triple bogey. Sweet redemption for Gogol, whose 7-stroke lead 2 years ago evaporated on the back 9 as he lost to Tiger. So if history repeats itself, Perez will have his sweet redemption 2 years from now. This is your 101.5 KGB Sports Network. Oh, my.
I'm sure you recognize from our broadcasts the evil forces that have produced the trouble in our world. Dave Shelley and Chainsaw. The trouble in our world.
That's enough to give you the shakes.
KGB.
Is your career
Best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Show Boyer here on a Saturday, getting ready for the big San Diego International Auto Show. They are kicking it off on February 13th. That's Wednesday at the San Diego Convention Center. Come on and check out a complete showcase preview of hundreds of 02 and 03 cars, trucks, minivans, and SUVs. Plus, they always do those great concept cars. You see a couple of those there, no doubt, on the line. Plus, you'll be able to take a look at that Jeep Wrangler we'll be giving away with Fox XETV Channel 6. Part of that Simpsons promotion. Details for you on that on Monday. Well, this past week brought us another exciting episode of Celebrity Poke with Greatness. You've gone out and gotten yourself all laid up by a big-time celebrity? We want to hear about it. 570-1015 brought us this classic collection of stories. On the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw, this is the KGB.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a round of Celebrity Poke with Greatness. It's basically a radio kiss and tell. You've had some sort of romantic encounter with someone famous. We want to know all about it. And if your story is our favorite this morning, we're going to set you up with a nice prize package. Includes lift tickets to ski Big Bear Mountain.
Right.
Copy of Danny DeVito and Martin Lawrence in What's the Worst That Could Happen on DVD. Tickets to the Buick Invitational at Torrey Pines. All this good stuff for you if you've got the best story on Celebrity Poke with Greatness. Shell, we're going to start with my friend Matt, who is in San Francisco this morning. How you doing, Matt?
Great. How you doing?
Good. Glad you could be on the show. You know, it was your friend Roxanne who told me all about you. Is that okay with you?
That's fine.
She wrote to me, "Oh my God, Dave, my friend Matt from San Francisco just got back from working New York for 3 weeks. He just told me about his Poke with Greatness he had while there, and I knew you'd be very interested in hearing about it. I believe the Pokey has been a guest on your show. Call him. Ask him." So, Matt, we're here to call you and ask you. What I want you to do is tell me the story of your Poke with Greatness, but save the name of it for the end of the story.
All right.
All right, bring it, buddy.
So, I was just, having a good time in New York City, my first time there, so I was checking everything out. And it was a Monday night, so after a weekend of really going out a lot, I decided to take it easy. So I went to a bar near my hotel room. So I walk into the bar, and this guy was sitting at the bar. So we'd start talking. I offered to buy him a drink, whatever, but he looks a little bit, like he already had some already.
14 or 15?
Maybe. And so then I said, well, let me get you a water, whatever. So we were just in there talking, and he asked, where I'm from, whatever. And I said, I'm from San Francisco. Started talking a little bit, but I'm originally from L.A., and so then that comes into the conversation somehow, and he says that he's from L.A., and then that he said that he used to be on a show.
A TV show?
Yeah. He said, he was on a show in L.A., and I was like, whoa. So
you didn't recognize him?
Did not recognize him at all.
Huh.
So then I had to, so I did some more probing, so to speak, and I said, so which show was it? And he looked at me, he's like, well, you probably don't remember. And I was like, well, just whatever. And so he told me, he's like, I used to be on Welcome Back, Kotter. Whoa. Wow. But still not recognizing him because it wasn't John Travolta.
Right.
And then who really cares?
Right.
It's Freddie Boom Boom
Right.
Washington.
So then I look, and I was just like, and I still couldn't really recognize him, and then he finally told me who he was. So should I say it now?
Gabe Kaplan. You nailed Gabe Kaplan.
No.
Juan Esposito.
The principal?
No.
Mr. Woodman?
Nope, it wasn't them.
Horshack?
Yes, it
Horshack! It's like the last guy we'd name, huh?
Go ahead, Shell. Ask him about your dream date, Horshack.
I thought Horshack didn't like to talk about his notoriety as one of the sweat hogs.
That's as much as he said about it. Jeez. And you know, my first reaction, you know, unfortunately, is just to say, you know, you look so much better now.
And that was a lie, wasn't it?
Well, I just think this looks different now, I
But
guess.
you did him anyway, didn't you?
Yeah, he looks older.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, we just went back to my hotel room, and that's where I had my poke with greatness.
Wow.
Did he stay the night?
No, he didn't.
Kicked him out?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
He left.
So right at the moment,
Right, exactly.
when it's happening,
I just, yeah.
did he... All right, listen up. Did he let fly with one of those?
No, he didn't.
You know, I feel like, you know, I know I'm the stupidest guy around when it comes to these kind of things. I couldn't figure out Boy George, Freddie Mercury, Elton John were all gay. Did everyone know that Horseshack was gay?
No.
I didn't know.
I didn't know.
But does it surprise anybody?
Yeah.
No.
Is he gay or does he like girls too?
I believe he is gay.
Oh.
All the way.
All the way gay. That was his nickname in school.
Right.
Let's
No, I
see.
didn't
He's
know.
an actor, effeminate, and wimpy.
Was he,
Pitcher or catcher?
Yeah.
What do you want to know?
Yeah, that's what I
Who
want to know.
pitched?
Actually, I pitched.
Ah, boy.
Way to
Did you
go.
pitch a good game?
I think I did.
Bring out your slider. All right, Matt, that's a great story. Thanks
That
a lot,
is
buddy.
huge.
Appreciate you helping us out this morning.
All right.
Kicking off around the celebrity poke with greatness. There's our buddy Matt in San Francisco.
Horseshack.
You know what? That would justify a second Ron Palillo interview.
Oh, he was so bad the first time. He was so bad.
I'm not here to talk about Horseshack.
Oh.
Well, what else have you done?
Well, that brings us to the end of this interview.
Jingle into spots.
Now, wait a minute. We can go, well, you want to talk about that guy you flew in New York? His name was Matt. You remember? San Francisco?
All right, so I was Horseshack, and I used to go, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Funny.
All right, 888-570-1015 is a direct connect. If you've got a celebrity poke with greatness you want to share with us, Sophia is next here. Hey, Sophia.
Hi.
How are you?
Great, how are you?
Good, girl.
Good.
Tell me all about it.
Okay, well, I have two. One was with Dean Cain.
Superman.
Yes.
Whoa.
Was he wearing his cape?
No, he was not. This was right when he got that show, and they were just starting to shoot the first episodes. And,
How was it?
It was short and sweet.
Oh.
He took me out a couple of times, and I was so nervous going out with him that I left a candle burning, and we came back to my place, and my apartment had almost burned down.
Oh, boy.
That was funny. But anyway, he gave me the old, let me show you how to crack your back, and got me on the floor and did this weird chiropractic thing on me. And
Let me show you why I'm the man of steel.
exactly. And then the other one was with, this is kind of cheesy, but it was fun, with Brian Austin Green from 90210.
Oh, the guy who was a real dork and then turned out to be cool.
Yes, exactly.
Did you do it when he was a dork or when he was cool?
He was right in the in-between stage. He was becoming...
He used to be, this is the funniest thing. You know, it's a show about cool people, but they had to have, like, the brainy, nerdy girl who was, like, 40.
Right.
And they had to have the dork, which was Brian Austin Green.
Yeah.
Do you remember what they had the dork do on the show? He was a disc jockey at a school radio station.
That's when he got cool, when he started.
Oh, dear.
He was already dorky before that?
He was dorky, and then he grew up, he hit puberty, and he turned into the brooding, dark, mysterious, dowdy Brian Austin Green, and he was done being a DJ.
Well, the funny thing about him was he insisted on performing certain acts on me. So I was the
like what?
receiver.
Well, like what?
Well...
The good kind?
The very good kind.
Well, what's wrong
he
with
was
that?
Kind of
Nothing.
He was kind of an animal. He bit me so hard on my inner thigh that I had a black and blue bite mark for like 2 weeks.
Thigh hickey.
Did you show it off?
I did, to my one girlfriend. Yes,
I got this
did.
from the dork on 90210, huh?
Anyway,
Nice.
that's it.
That's very, so who is better, Superman or the dork from 90210?
Definitely the dork from 90210.
Wow.
Dorks try harder.
Well, and he insisted.
You know, that's just from a movie. That's not really true, you know.
Yes, it is. We want to believe it.
All right, Sophia, hang on. I got to get your phone number in case we choose you as the best,
I
all
hope
right?
you do. I really want to win.
All right, hang on. 888-570-1015 is a direct connect. We are playing Celebrity Poke with Greatness. A romantic encounter with someone famous. If you've got our favorite story. Tickets to Big Bear Mountain. A copy of What's the Worst That Could Happen on DVD. Tickets to the Buick Invitational. Go watch Phil Mickelson try for a three-peat at Torrey Pines this week. So far, we've got Horshack, the dork from 90210, and Dean Cain. You know, my favorite is still Dr. Zachary Smith.
Yes.
From Lost in Space. Bent over the fender of his Bentley. Out in the desert. Let's get you on the radio. We'll take a quick time out. 888-570-1015. Celebrity Poke with Greatness continues. To KGB, you were Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. Smack dab in the middle of a round of celebrity Poke with Greatness. 888-570-1015 is a direct connect. So far, Horshack, dork from 90210, Superman. Let's go with Maddie next year on KGB. Hey, Maddie.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good, thanks.
Welcome to Celebrity Poke with Greatness.
Hi.
We got a lot of good stuff if you're the winner here today,
Okay.
including some skiing over at Big Bear Mountain.
Sounds good.
Tell us your story.
My story is I met Tim Thomerson.
Who?
Tim Thomerson.
Who's that?
He does a lot of movies.
yeah.
And he's always in these, like, B movies. And he was really... Remember that TV show, Angie? Long
Donna
time.
Pescow.
Yes, with Robert Hayes.
Yeah.
He was the hairdresser. Gianni, the hairdresser.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So anyway, I've always had...
Have you seen Donna Pescow lately?
Mm-mm.
Did you put the cow in Pescow?
Cow is in her. She ate a whole cow.
Not that bad.
Oh, yes. You haven't seen her, have you?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay, anyway, I found out he was going to be at the comedy club. So me and my girlfriend, Erin, went down that night, and we kind of knew the bartender. And I told him, look, I've had a crush on this guy. Can you hook me up with him? So he told the guy about me, and then Tim later came out, and he goes, let me do my show, and, you know, I'll meet me after the show. And I'm like, cool. And I was, like, freaking out. So we went and we saw the show, and then he comes out later, and I gave him this whole spiel how, I have been really a fan of his since I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And, he was just in amazement how I was naming off all these movies and stuff. So he gives me his autograph. He goes to the wall, and he pulls out his, No. No. I didn't mean that. He goes over to the wall, and he takes off the picture frame, and he gives me an autograph. And then he asked for my phone number. And he goes, well, I'll give you a call.
You had to. After all, he was the hairdresser on that show.
That easy thing.
So did you bag him?
Not yet. Hold on. There's more. So that night
Go quick, because I'm running out of time, okay?
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
So that night I get home. He gives me a call at 2 in the morning. He says, meet me at the beach down by La Jolla Shores the next day. So I get up, we go down to the beach, and what else do you need to know?
I don't need to know anything else. All right, Maddie, good job. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Appreciate the call. I think I'm more famous than the hairdresser from Angie.
I think you are, too.
Let's go with Courtney next year on the KGB. It's a well-known fact that all Courtneys smoke. They're so hot. Hey, Courtney.
Hey, what's up?
Talk to me, girl.
Well, which story do you want to hear?
Well, you've got two celebrities to poke with for greatness.
I can tell you about Pauly Shore or Ian Ziering.
Pauly Shore
is the biggest loser in the world.
No kidding. Did you have to poke him to find out?
I hung out with him a couple of times.
Please
and-
tell me that Pauly Shore was a bad lay.
Oh, ew, I didn't hook up with him. Are you serious?
I don't really know. Go ahead.
Please. I'm not that desperate to hook up with someone famous that I'd actually hook up with him.
Well, then why did you tell me about Pauly Shore?
Well, then do you want to hear about Ian Ziering?
So you did not sleep with Pauly Shore?
No, I didn't sleep with either of them.
Then why
Then why are you on the phone?
Right.
Oh, well, my friend just called me and told me to call in.
This is the bit about people who have had romantic relationships with famous people.
Oh, well, then I haven't.
So, bummer. Then I guess I'll say like later.
Drag.
Sorry, Courtney.
Sorry.
Say bye.
All Courtney's.
Smoke, they're so hot.
Smart.
Hey. Hey.
Very smart.
She didn't know, man.
I know.
You want me to tell you about seal bombs again?
No. But it's called Poke with Greatness.
Uh-huh.
How could you confuse that?
I don't know. Probably how you figure that they got too many bombs, and so they got to go to Seal Beach and blow up seals.
I Talk with Greatness. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, I guarantee it. Courtney's at home there going, yeah, she's in the dictionary going, see, gullible's in the dictionary. Man.
No, you're right.
All right, Lisa's next here on Poke with Greatness. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Dave, what's going on?
Just talking to you, girl.
Oh, love your show, dude.
I love yours. Just waiting for you to improve today's program. Go ahead.
You're going to love this.
All right.
My lawyer used to own a cowboy bar off of Sunset Boulevard in Pacific Palisades. This was like when Urban Cowboy first came out and everybody was into the cowboy thing and riding the bulls.
Yep.
So my girlfriend Andrea and I went down to the bar and we're hanging out. And Nick Nolte is there with a date.
Nick Nolte.
Anyway, Nick Nolte, when he
Cool.
was like looking like a stud, I mean, oh God, he was really gorgeous.
I like
back
Nick
then.
Nolte. Yep.
I'm going back about 20 years. Anyway, so we're eyeballing him all night, and we're two gorgeous blondes, you know.
Of course you are.
Two sets of really nice racks, you know.
Damn it.
Anyway, he ditches his date, and we take him back to my pad in Studio City. I mean, I live in San Diego now, but we take him back to my apartment in Studio City, and let me tell you something.
Glorious
This
three-way
man-
sex?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
My mama.
She can't even talk about it, Shell.
I cannot even talk about it because we're on the radio, but I'm telling you, he was the best.
Wow.
Glorious three-way sex with Nick Nolte and two hot blondes.
Two hot blondes.
Damn it.
I think you've just eclipsed Horseshack.
Oh, please. Horseshack, I'm telling you, Nick Nolte was built like a god. Oh, my God.
All right, settle down, girl.
We're
should she?
reliving it.
Get her a dribble cup.
Get me one too, then. Fun.
All right, Charlene. Charlene, are you there?
I'm here.
Welcome to Celebrity Poke with Greatness.
Well, thank you.
Tell me all about your romantic encounter.
Well, my romantic encounter wasn't really a poke. I was forced to shut him down.
Really? You had to push... Ruth, you're typing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That bothers Boyer so much. You're interrupting Boyer while he's trying to burn a wart off his toe.
Hey, come on. He's got classified 3.
His long middle pointy toe. Go ahead, Charlene.
Okay. Well, I can't... we have to go way back, like to 82 or 83, I can't quite remember. But I'd been to the concert, and after the concert, we went across the street to a hotel for a party. And it was Bryan Adams showed up at the party, because I'm from Canada, and this was before he was big down here in the States. And so he came over there, and we we partied big time for the longest time. But I just had to shut him down. He was just way too disgusting.
Really? What was so bad about him?
Well, he's short. He's got a really bad complexion. Not that short's bad.
He could have used some Oxy 10.
Oh my gosh, he's got a really bad complexion.
Yeah.
He came over with a bunch of his goons, and what I thought was really drunk at the time, I now recognize as he was really stoned. And basically his goons ended up carrying him out by the end of the night. But
So you had a chance, and you passed on Bryan Adams.
well, you know, Didn't know he was going to be big.
Yeah.
Or he might have looked better.
had been to the concert and got all worked up at the concert because it was his Cuts Like a Knife concert.
Cool.
Just coming out. He was hot in Canada, but not down here yet.
Yeah. How long you been here, Charlene?
About 6 years.
You know, you still say oot.
Yeah, I know. But hey, I lost the A part.
All right, Charlene. Thanks a lot, girl.
Thank you.
See you. Sheila next here on Celebrity Poke with Greatness. Hi, Sheila.
Hello.
How are
Hi,
you?
how are you? Oh, I'm doing very well. I only caught a tiny bit. You wanted to know celebrities we've poked, and
You
not
got
able
it.
to share- yeah.
And you've got two, right?
I have two. Yeah.
Were they at the same time?
No.
Okay.
No. That would be quite a picture I'd rather not go to.
Okay.
I'm a flight attendant. You spoke with me before. I go by Sky Goddess.
Sky Goddess, okay.
Sky Goddess, yes. And I first moved to New York about 14 years ago when I first started flying, and hanging out on the Upper West Side, where a lot of celebrities hung out at the Columbus Bar and Grill. And my first encounter was with a gentleman by the name of Billy Crystal.
Billy Crystal.
And he was married, and this was prior to when Harry Met Sally came out. And he is not a tall man,
No.
but he does have some stature to him.
Thank you. He's got an Empire State Building.
Well, there is something to that hands and feet thing. So
Really?
yeah, well,
So, has he got big hands?
not overly big, about the right size.
Okay.
And happened a couple of times. He kind of liked the airline cruise, and nothing big. I knew he was married, so there's no place to go from there. But he did treat us nice.
That's nice. It wasn't on the plane, was it?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm still not a member of that club yet. So.
Okay. Well, why would you want to be?
Really? You know what goes on in those.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Anyways, I don't know what you want to know about it.
Next batter.
Okay, next batter. I was in Hawaii about 12 years ago. We were staying on Kauai, and Arnold Schwarzenegger was staying there with his wife and family. And apparently he's a player too, because we were all laying out on the beach, and I was with a couple of girlfriends, and he decided he wanted one of us, and it was me. And
Not right in front of the missus.
No. She was off playing with the kids. I had a hard time with that one, though. I mean, basically, I will admit to being somewhat of a slut.
Oh, well, at least you admit it.
Well, some of us had to. Sky slut.
Sky slut?
Is that what it says on your name tag?
No, I just put my Sky Goddess on my name tag. But anyways, he was there with the missus. We kind of ran off to my hotel room, and I wasn't impressed by him at all.
So
Not
Billy
at all.
Crystal was better in the sack than the Terminator.
Wow.
Well, I can tell. I can only imagine it would go to ego, and as egos go, I would say Arnold's got a big one, and it just took him forever to get there. And after a while, you get sore. It's not. Like,
What's wrong with that?
Down in the popcorn and the feeling, and are you done yet? It's the whole nine yards.
That kind of thing. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Sky Slut, thank you very much.
Well, you're very welcome.
Great stories. Billy Crystal, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Ian Ziering. Oh, we didn't do those. I forgot. That was just I met them.
Nick Nolte.
The hairdresser from Angie. Nick Nolte. The dork from 90210. Superman. Horseshack.
Daddy.
And the Horseshack thing.
It was a loving embrace between two men.
Horseshack caught. Matt pitched.
Snared.
Would you expect anything else?
888-570-1015 is a direct connect here at the KGB. Hello.
Hey. I was in Sophia Loren hotel room.
Did you bag her?
No, I didn't bag her, but...
I gotta go then. Bye-bye. She's kind of a brown gal, Mediterranean. I make an exception for her. She's got a nice rack. Bounce a dobro off those hips. Damn it. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I've told Abramowitz I want your father, before the homemade jingle contest is over, to do a remake of Pink. I'm not kidding.
I love that song.
I'm coming up, so you better get the party started. Don't you want to hear that?
That'd be great.
Yes.
I think we just did.
Damn it, I love that song. Where's all the brown gals?
They're all pink.
We got a local one. You want to hear a local?
Yes.
A local vocal.
As long as it's not me.
It's not you. Even though everyone's always thinking about you.
The lines are jammed, and so was I.
Here's Victor the Snake Man.
Oh,
Huh? Say hi.
No.
Yeah.
Huh.
Say hi to Victor the Snake Man.
No.
That's his celebrity poke with greatness.
No.
He's here. Say hi.
Lie.
Come on, just say hi.
No.
It won't kill you.
No.
All right, I'll say hello. Victor the Snake Man.
Hello. This is Victor the Snake Man. How are you?
How are you, Victor?
I'm doing marvelous indeed. I've got a boa constrictor around my neck and arm at this moment. Brucey, how are you, darling?
Long time no talk.
Long time no talk.
Would like to make a call. Please hang up and try again.
Oh, we lost our local poke.
No.
Oh, she's back. Okay, here we go. Lynn, you're on the KGB.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How you doing, girl?
Okay, I'm debating on whether I want to do this or not.
Well, your name's not really Lynn, is it?
No.
Well, then who cares? No one knows who you are.
Okay.
I knew you'd change your name, though, according to who you poked. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
I knew you'd know it, too.
Can I tell you something?
Sure.
You are part of a vast sorority.
Well, I had a feeling.
All right, go ahead with your story.
Okay, well, I was at a local establishment out one night with some girlfriends and was standing at the bar, and somebody came up next to me, and I said, "You look really familiar. Aren't you Lauren Nancaro?" And he said...
You called him Lauren Nancaro?
Yeah.
Oh, it must be Flannery.
That had to kill him.
Yeah, he pulled off his baseball hat and said, close, wrong channel, right industry. And I was like...
Oh.
Who was it?
I'm sorry?
Who was it?
Hank Bauer. God, he's probably...
That had to kill Hank Bauer to think that he was mistaken by a hot chick for Lauren Nancaro.
George Chamberlain?
Nothing wrong with Lauren Nancaro, but Hank prefers to be mistaken with people like, Tom Cruise.
Well, to me, the best part is he told me who he was, and I said, well, I don't really watch sports on the news. So when you come on, I change the channel.
Nice.
Ooh.
I like the challenge.
Shrinkage.
Okay, anyway.
So anyway, was he wearing his, best cowboy boots?
No, he was wearing his baseball hat, and he had just gotten done playing golf. So
Oh, okay.
So he's all bald and sweaty.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the way I like it.
No, I thought somebody did
Especially
that,
the
too.
bald part. Get it?
And I'm embarrassed about it, too, so it's okay.
So anyway,
let's see, how did it go? So he was talking to me, and then I guess there's all these other girls that knew who he was, and he kept on going over to them and meeting his fans, and coming back to me, and...
well, he is basically a rock star.
Oh, yeah.
Except that he doesn't sing any rock songs and he's bald, but whatever.
He used to play football, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
I guess.
For the
I'm
Chargers.
not even sure who with, but anyway.
The Chargers.
The Chargers all-time
They're a
team.
team that's here in San Diego.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, there's the challenge involved in
All
all.
right.
But anyway, so I ended up leaving the bar without saying goodbye to him or anything. And the next day, for some reason, I decided that I wanted to call him at work. So I called him, left him a message on Sunday, figuring he wouldn't get the messages until Monday, and he called me 2 hours later
Yep.
and talked to me, and then invited me over to his house for dinner.
And what do you make?
His mother's recipe of some chicken stew or something or other.
I thought you were going to say his mother cooked for you. I was going to be like, oh, this is going to get bad. Okay, so he made a nice chicken dinner for you.
We made a nice chicken dinner,
And your clothes flew off.
and my clothes flew off, and for an older man, he's gorgeous.
Oh, he's a stud. Come on.
I was very impressed.
Yeah. Just the one time?
No.
Went back for more.
Mama like!
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Got any more of that white meat?
So would you say you dated him?
No, I wouldn't say that I dated him.
I only slammed him.
What would you call
He's
it?
just an F buddy, huh? Just a sex buddy.
But he made you dinner. That kind of makes it more than that.
No, well, I don't think so. No, because no.
How many times would you say you got together?
Maybe 4 or 5.
Okay, good. Excellent. All right, and he's a stud.
Naked he is, yeah.
Yeah, he's a stud. I like Hank. He's a good dude. All right, thank you, Lynn.
Okay, thank you.
That's a good story.
I think so, too.
Atta girl.
Okay, bye.
You ever slept with Hank Bauer?
No, I have not, but now it's
You're the
very
one.
interesting now. I didn't know.
Hank the Crank.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Number 37, one of the greatest all-time Chargers in history, voted to their all-time team.
A little more interested in that recipe of his mom's.
I got a sports stat to put it out. All right, we got to take a time out. We'll put a wrap on Celebrity Poke with Greatness. There's still room for you. 888-570-1015. What's the best story? Well, we got to hear from you first. Then we decide who's going to go skiing at Big Bear. Who's going to take home a copy on DVD of What's the Worst That Could Happen? Who's going to the Buick? Celebrity Poke with Greatness. We'll wrap it up next. Let's get a traffic update. Here is Route 66.
Thank you. Slow traffic continues to go across Dave's Bridge. Big 6-car accident clearing there. It's on both sides of the bridge.
They had
Crossed
helicopters
over.
out there.
Yeah, I saw that.
They had helicopters landing on the bridge, and that usually means they're airlifting people out.
Exactly. The medical helicopter, whatever it's called these days, was there, but that's now gone. But traffic's still a big mess there. So traffic continues northbound 5 from the 54 up to the harbor. Shut up. Then there's a 2-car crash north 5 approaching Genesee. North 805 slows from H Street up to 43rd, then through North Park. Then there's a 4-car wreck approaching El Cajon Boulevard, then more slowly north 805 up to Claremont Mesa Boulevard past the 52.
So anyway, it's marvelous seeing you again, darling.
Remember when I was on all fours and you were slamming me from behind?
Westbound 94 slows.
We can get together again, darling.
Bring plenty of KY. Talk like Peter Tosh. You know how Mama like. Want to see my toe?
Westbound 94 slows from 30th into downtown. Westbound 8 heavy switch.
Fingers on my big toe, darling.
Let me take care of that for you.
It's like Murray. Westbound 78 slows just past Nordall. South 5 is slow La Costa to Birmingham. South 15 from the 78 to Via Rancho. Now this is serious. President Bush's proposed budget is $2.1 trillion. That's right.
This is important.
Trillion. How will it affect you? Find out in the main news section of today's Union Tribune. Number 66. The DSC on the 1015 KGB.
Attention all units. Attention all units. Remain on radio alert. There is grave danger.
Warning, this is a DSC zone.
Remain on radio alert.
It's coming right for us!
Dave Sheridan Chainsaw.
DSC.
There's no reasonable cause for alarm.
KGB.
1-5. It's the KGB, the best of DSC. Boyer on Saturday. Playing it back for you. This is Celebrity Poke with Greatness. Let's pick a winner on the best of DSC on the KGB.
Now that's a party. Are we going to put a wrap up here on Celebrity? Oh! Does that hurt you?
I love it.
Oh, okay.
Can't wait to hear it again.
Well, I got to work it up because that's going to bring me early emphysema if I do it too many times. It's just not Poke with Greatness until someone slammed Tanya Tucker. So here is Mike on the KGB. How are you, Mike?
Oh, I'm doing fine. How are you this morning?
Welcome to the show. Glad you called.
Thank you.
The person who has showed up more on this program than anybody else.
Yeah.
Tanya Tucker.
Yep.
Why do you think it drove Glenn Campbell to drink?
And write sad songs.
What's up, Mike?
I was back when I was very young. It was back in the early 70s, and I was working at the American Royal, which is a rodeo and livestock show back in Kansas City. And I had the enviable job of sweeping sheep.
Didn't say that.
Did you know you can't say that? Did you know you can't say that word?
We call it manure.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sweeping sheep manure.
Thank you.
And she was, I guess we were both about 16 years old. And she was performing on stage with Delta Dawn, I think was her only song that she had out then.
What's the matter, Shell? You're giving me the crazy look.
This is Tanya Tucker?
Yes.
I didn't know she did Delta Dawn. I thought that was Helen Reddy.
No, that Helen Reddy remade it.
Got it.
Delta Dawn was the original.
I was confused. Please proceed.
Stupid.
So, anyway, we were there, and I was working there, and my father had brought his camper down. It was a pickup truck with a slide-in camper in the back of it, and that's where I was sleeping at night there, and just staying there working all the time. And he had also left a six-pack of beer in there that he didn't think that I knew about. And we were all out running around after the shows were over, and she came up and I asked her if she would like to have a beer. Of course, she said yes, and we went out in the camper, and we each had like 2 beers and were completely drunk because we were very young.
How many times has Tanya Tucker been slammed in a camper?
Trailer, yeah.
It's always in a trailer.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Every time someone calls in to tell us about Tanya Tucker, it's in a trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she likes trailers or campers. But,
Yeah.
Anyway, we had quite a good time, and woke up the next morning, and I never seen her again.
All right, Mike. Thanks a lot, buddy.
All right.
Appreciate that. Denise, you're on the KGB.
Hey, Dave.
How you doing, girl?
Pretty good.
Talk to me.
So this was a couple years ago. I lived in Phoenix at the time, and I worked in a restaurant. And Kevin Butler and I guess some other football player came in, and I was waiting tables. So
Like
I
a scene
waited
out
on
of North by Northwest. She's being chased by a plane right now.
Oh, wow.
Kevin Butler and some of the guys came in.
Yeah.
You know what Kevin Butler is?
I
Shel?
don't.
He was a Super Bowl winning place kicker for the Chicago Bears. I seen it. His teammate called him Butthead.
So that I didn't know who he was either. So
He's a cool
and he
dude.
just told me. So
Was he a big husky man or handsome man?
He's very handsome. He was a little taller than me. I'm 5'7". He's like 5'9" or 5'10".
Yeah.
I don't know. He was sitting down at the time.
Okay.
So we started talking, and his friend wanted to hook up with the hostess, who was my friend. So I called her over, and they started chit-chatting, and they said, hey, why don't you meet us for drinks after you get off work? And I was like, sure, no problem, And I had been talking to Kevin Butler, and he was like, yeah, it's my wife's birthday, and I'm just out trying to hook up my friend, whatever. So I got off work, and my friend, the hostess, and I went over to the bar, near the restaurant I worked at, and we had drinks, and then we ended up going over to their house, and one thing led to another, and Kevin Butler and I ended up in his master bedroom.
Did he put one through the uprights?
Bring it, James, up.
This is the best part of the whole story, though, is that while we were having sex, his wife called, totally smashed out of her mind on her birthday.
Was that her birthday present from Kevin?
I guess so.
Look what I brought you.
Yeah.
Well, you know how men are always buying things that they want.
Right.
Yeah.
He was in Chicago, and he was in Phoenix.
Yeah.
So.
All right, Denise.
All right.
Great story. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Chris Boyer, please, a review of all these stars slammed on this round of Celebrity Hope.
Thank you.
With greatness.
Roger that, David. We started out with Matt and his roundly buggering of Ron Palillo.
Ron Palillo.
Also known as Horshack.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
From the Sweat Hogs. That's pretty sexy when you think about two guys getting it on. The term sweat hog just really makes you understand the touching caress of another man's hairy hand. Sophia had a little thing with Dean Cain and, at a separate time, Brian Greene, who apparently liked to yodel in the gully. Round 2 brought us Maddie with Tim Tomlinson. That's what I had written down. Somebody who?
Tim Thomerson.
Tom or whatever.
Nobody knew him.
Lisa, who wouldn't stop gushing about Nick Nolte's sinewy limbs. Charlene with a near Bryan Adams encounter. Sheila with big-handed Billy Crystal.
Who was a whole lot better than Arnold.
And Arnold Schwarzenegger, who was the Sperminator.
He just took too long to fire that gun. I thought you girls liked that.
Well, somewhere in between.
Oh, bitch.
I know.
It's gotta be perfect.
We'll let you know when you get it right.
Lynn, who finger quotes, Lynn, who graciously added herself to the list of slutty nubile concubines serviced by Hank Bauer,
a.k.a.
Hank the Crank. And once again, some form of portable conveyance and temporary lodging finds Tanya Tucker with her legs wrapped around Mike's neck, and Kevin Butler taken care of by Denise.
I can't stop thinking about Horseshack.
Oh, if ever a room needed some extra pillows that night, it did.
What's our I mean, because the Horseshack gay
so
scene
good.
thing.
Geez, the biggest celebrity, Horseshack.
I like the Nick Nolte three-way myself.
The Nick Nolte three-way.
Well,
man.
Back when he was... People Magazine voted him way back when.
Yeah.
Your sexiest man.
I didn't know that.
Oh, he is sexy.
When he was in that movie with Barbara Streisand, when she played the shrink.
The Prince of
he was a nut?
No, he wasn't a nut. His sister was a kook.
Well, he was a nut, too.
But he was beautiful. That's
But
when
he was a nut.
That was during his beautiful, handsome
He's one of the most gorgeous, beautiful men.
For a nut.
No.
He was a nut.
He wasn't a nut. His sister was.
Why do you think he was seeing a shrink?
Because that was his sister's shrink. Yes. She was in the nut ward, and he was helping
You
her.
talking about when Barbara Streisand was the shrink?
Yep.
He was seeing her.
Yeah, to help his sister. His sister was in the nut ward.
No, you don't remember the story.
Evidently not.
Yeah, don't you remember his whole family was attacked and it bothered him forever and he'd never gotten over it, and his mother and he had killed the attackers and
No.
Yeah.
You're not confusing this with the Nat Funicello movies, are you?
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I'm not killing anybody.
There's a scene where Barbara Streisand keeps saying to him, come on, there's something bothering you, and he won't say what it is. And finally, he tells a whole story about the night a bunch of rednecks busted in on his family.
And they all got raped.
And then he and his mom killed them.
Oh, I don't remember that part.
That's kind of a big part of the movie.
That's what made him a nut.
I mean, I never saw it. But
He wasn't a nut. Barbara Streisand was a psychiatrist. She was a stand-up comic.
But stupid. He was. That's when he was Babylicious Beautiful.
Okay.
I thought he was more Babylicious in the Deep with Jacqueline Bisset.
Yeah,
that
them
wet
too.
T-shirt.
But this one was quite a few years after that.
I liked it when he was slamming Eddie Murphy in 48 hours. Damn it.
I also liked him in Down and Out in Beverly Hills where he was drinking out of the dog dish. He was hysterical.
What's our favorite? What's the biggest star on there?
Well, the biggest star is Arnold, isn't
It's got to be Arnold.
Yeah.
From the Sky
But it was so
Arnold Horseshack.
Horseshack is so great.
Why don't we just double it up then? Co-winners.
Co-winners.
Co-hostesses. All right. Thanks to everyone who participated in this round of Celebrity. Oh! With greatness. Special thanks to Horseshack for taking it up the butt for the show today.
The DNC! Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw will be right back.
This is the KGB.
1015 KGB FM San Diego, the best of DSC Boyer in studio with you. Time now to look at sports with a retrospective on the week. Here is the Dean of American Sportscasters, Cookie Randolph.
Oh, look at everybody in the sports world. Bromwich, put your clothes back on. The Super Bowl is not over. Or at least, it shouldn't be over. Did anybody notice the clock on Adam Vinatieri's game-winning field goal?
7 seconds.
7 seconds left in the game. 48 yards, the ball sailed through the uprights with 2 seconds left. The referee signaled good, presumably blew their whistles to stop the clock, but as the ball landed in the net, the clock ran down 2-1-0 after the play was over. League spokesman Greg Aiello said, "There is no issue with the way the game officials handled the final play," unquote. Even so, were the Rams cheated out of a desperation kickoff return attempt?
Oh, come on!
Earlier in the game, only 5 seconds elapsed on a longer field goal, 50 yards by the Rams' Jeff Wilkins. Only 4 seconds ticked off the clock on Vinatieri's 37-yarder early in the game. But 7 seconds on the game winner, 2 seconds elapsing after the play was over, game over. Was this a conspiracy to allow the red, white, and blue Patriots to overcome the odds and provide an inspiring story for an America in need? No. Or just another way to make Abramowitz crazy. Another reason for him to cry foul. Another reason for him to think he didn't whammy the Rams when, in fact, it was the whammy that ran out the clock.
Of course.
Abramowitz guaranteeing the Rams would win it all, thus sealing their doom. And at the very end, the whammy ran out the clock just to make sure. San Diego State Aztecs men's basketball team had a nice season going until the conference game started, having defeated top 20 Fresno State and played tough in a loss at number 1 Duke. Now 2-5 in conference after losing to lowly Air Force last night, 67-54. Aztecs still 13-9 overall. Meanwhile, in the National,
I hope that we could all find a balance, that you could balance a career, you can balance success, you can balance having a garden and having a husband at the same time.
The next potential Mr. Right, or Mr. Perfect, I should say, for Martha Stewart, might say, oh, God, I don't know. I mean, this is way too perfect for me.
Boy, if I were a man and I saw me...
Skitball Association. 4 games last night, total attendance 64,012, or an average of 16,003 per game. The NBA thanks you. And those, by the way, sports fans, are exact totals tabulated here at the Sports Network, where we cut no corners in providing you exclusive sports information. This is your 101.5 KGB Sports Network. Oh, my.
Attention, everyone. This is an emergency broadcast. The unpleasant noise you are about to hear coming from your radio is not a mistake.
Get up, San Diego!
Yeah! Turn up the volume on your receiver as high as it can go. Go.
Go, go, go!
Dave Shelley and Chainsaw in the morning.
Work it, baby.
Dave Shelley and Chainsaw.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, yeah?
Yes!
Dave Shelley and Chainsaw.
You are the best thing on the radio!
Very shagadelic.
101 KGB.
5 KGB, the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. Super Bowl 36 is now a part of sports history. You know the result. The Rams, 14.5-point favorites, went in the tank, got stomped by the Patriots by 3 in a last 2-second field goal. What a fantastic edge-of-the-seat game, even for a sports ninny like me. I was sitting there hugging the dog, drinking a Beck's, cheering in my undies. What a great, great game. Well, I knew it was going to go that way. Why? Because of the Super Bowl 36 whammy. If you need more details and you don't believe, listen in. It's the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw on the KGB.
It is being called one of the biggest upsets in the history of professional competition. Odds makers are crying into their empty bank vaults today. Who could believe that I would lose the web poll with Brian's song? Yeah, I knew I was going out on a limb with Brian's song. I figured I was whooped when it came to Frankenstein.
Why don't you take something manly like Music Box Dancer?
We'll get to the results in just a second here on the KGB. But why don't we go ahead and talk about that Super Bowl for a minute?
Oh, my God. Unbelievable.
You know, I've gotten so many emails, both at home and at work, going, Dave, I don't believe it. I guess everything you've been saying about the Abramowitz whammy is true.
No kidding.
Why don't I just sit here for the next couple years and go, da, 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 and say nothing?
You know, people don't believe it until it hits them in their personal areas.
Why don't you believe me?
I don't know.
Dave, is it really like that? Yes, yes, yeah. Da, 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 da.
I know.
Why don't I just say that?
There was disbelief, yet excitement at my house of like, the curse of the Are you surprised?
No.
And people were.
The whammy.
And
the Abramowitz whammy.
Yeah.
We left this show on Friday going, okay, well, this is the true test of it. I mean, if the Abramowitz whammy is really, truly a whammy, then it can bring down something as almighty powerful as the 14-point favored Rams.
Mm-hmm.
And it looked for a while there, I thought, okay, well, the whammy is strong enough to at least keep them from covering the point spread.
Sure.
And then, 7 seconds to go, the Abramowitz whammy
It's kicked into gear.
released the SBD of all mothers and snuffed out the Rams. And I called them up, and all I'm hearing is effing this and effing that and effing you and all the other F's in the book.
It's him. He's the one who did this.
I couldn't believe the language I heard. The vitriolic outpouring of filth.
Oh, he was cussing you up a storm.
Oh, he has caller ID, so he knew it was me.
Yeah, I know.
The first thing he answers is F you effing F.
I get him on the phone, and he goes, effing Boyer calls me because he just heard the Super Bowl results on PBS.
Well, it was Pledge Drive week. I had to stay tuned. It was a
And not
marathon
pledge.
with words. No, I'm a member.
You pledged just now?
No, I've been a member for many years.
Oh, once a pledge, always a pledge?
Well, it comes out of my checking account monthly.
Oh, so
You're
you do
kidding.
they on a regular basis?
Yeah.
Oh, what a great guy.
You Democrat.
No kidding.
They don't let you put the stickers on your cars, do they?
No, they come by at night and rip off the license plate.
I would too, yeah.
You know, there's a certain kind of John Walker Lind traitorism to that. That you're helping to keep a competing radio station afloat.
On a regular basis.
Hey, never thought of that, David. I'm too stupid to think of it. You're giving another radio station money to keep them afloat, keep listeners away from this broadcast house.
Oh, that doesn't seem right, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Well, let's get back to Abramowitz.
Well, how about if we just attach the same amount out of your checking account for us?
Well, anyway.
That'd be fine.
He comes to work this morning, and I said, now do you believe me? He goes, what? I said, the whammy. He goes, no.
Oh.
No, I don't believe that.
Denial is a primal.
He's still
central element.
He still can't grasp that he has this whammy going on.
Now, there's something important to remember. He owes Chris Boyer $50.
Yes.
He owes Blair up in sales $50.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
He owes my little Dana down the hall at one of our Mexican X radio stations $20. He owes Godboy $5. That'll be going right into the Christian Science Collection plate. And he owes me one naked lap around the Clear Channel World Domination Headquarters building.
Beautiful.
The vast Pentagon-sized building.
Yes.
And we've already received confirmation from many local television stations who want to come and cover the moment live on TV, folks.
Yes.
Because Abramowitz was smart enough. You remember, there was a guy who called up and said, listen, he was a Rams fan.
Right.
He said, listen, I'll give you $100. Walk away from the bet.
Mm-hmm.
That'll cover your bet to Boyer, cover your bet to Blair upstairs, and I'll give you another $100 on top of that just for your trouble.
Mm-hmm. Which would have helped him cover little Dana's bet.
Yep. And he said no.
Yeah, I know.
He said no. Let's see what he thinks of that.
I know
this
that they're
morning.
going to win.
Hello.
Knock it off.
A man so powerful that he toppled the St. Louis Rams. You must be feeling very powerful this morning.
No, I'm not actually, and I didn't whammy that team. That was not the Rams that went out there.
Yeah, it was.
This is some sort of Oliver Stone theory. That was not the Rams out there.
That was the Rams, buddy.
No, they were kidnapped. They're in a closet somewhere. That was a bunch of other kooks dressed up like the Rams. Effing Boyer.
You should use the power of the whammy for good.
Not evil.
We're hearing things that Osama bin Laden is having tricky kidneys. I think you should send him like a get well card.
I don't think so, because there's no Brahmas whammy. There's no whammy. They just had a bad game.
How do you not believe this now? What did I tell you on Friday? Didn't I call you and tell you?
Yeah, I liked your message you left on my machine, whoever Hank Stram is.
You don't know who Hank Stram is?
I don't know. You know, you're the one that whammied me.
I didn't whammy you. I didn't whammy you.
You left that message on my machine and you killed me.
I killed you?
Who cares? Hank Stram is 33-1 or whatever he is.
Chainsaw, in one sentence, how would you sum up the legend of Hank Stram?
Great Kansas City Chiefs coach. He won a Super Bowl IV, upsetting the Minnesota Vikings despite being 12-point underdogs in 1970.
Hank Stram, the history of the Super Bowl, has been analyzing the two teams.
Yes.
And I don't know if it's always been this way, but at least up now, he has, I think, somewhere between 60, maybe 70 categories on which he rates these teams. Hank Stram, after carefully analyzing both the Rams and the Patriots, picked the Patriots as the stronger offense of the two teams. Now, there's no one else in the world who does that, okay? No one else looks at those two teams and says the Patriots have the stronger offense.
Right.
But Hank Stram did, and Hank Stram said not only will this be a close game, but the Patriots are going to win this game.
Really?
And Hank Stram, in the history of picking the Super Bowl, is now 34-2. Wow. That's pretty good numbers.
Only a bad toupee is keeping him out of the Hall of Fame right now.
Hank Stram was the one who picked the Broncos to beat the Packers here in San Diego.
Yeah.
And everyone called him a loon.
When they were 12-point underdogs.
And everyone said he was crazy. Hank, you've gone crazy. You're too close to the wig glue. Hank said, no, if you don't bet money on the Patriots, you're a fool because this is free money.
Yeah.
So the power of the whammy killed the Rams.
Well, you'll notice last week I predicted that very thing, that Kurt Warner and Marshall Faulk would wilt and show their cowardice in the face of Abramowitz' curse.
They were yellow.
Sure enough.
The offense did show up for a second there, for about 45 seconds
telling you.
in the last 2 minutes of the game. I think it took them about, all of 30 seconds to move down the field?
Yep.
That was impressive.
Very.
Yeah, up until the point where that guy kicked that cannon field goal and knocked him out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I love John Madden killing me.
Okay, all right, settle down. Settle down, settle down. Settle down.
Overtime.
Yeah, all right.
I told that guy to shut.
All right. You're blaming it on everybody except
But the person
you.
responsible.
No. I think I know what Brady.
All right. You know,
Madden. freaking dork.
Mm-hmm.
That's the guy that cost me the game is Madden.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Hank Stram, and I thought it was me, and I thought it was all sorts of other people.
And Boyer at first.
Are you feeling pretty good about not taking that guy's offer of $200 just to walk away?
No, I'm not feeling very good about that.
Who told you to take that offer?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm funny that way.
Well, who would have thought the Rams would have lost? They were
Everyone, you whammied them. You whammied
No,
them.
everyone.
You whammied them.
Everybody I saw yesterday came up to me and said at Hooters, hey, don't worry about it, man. Rams going to pull this game out. You got nothing to worry about.
And you know what they're all saying to themselves right now?
Right.
Effing Abramowitz.
I know. Can't wait to see him streak.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, you forgot about it. You called me 5 times last night.
Has anybody paced off the circumference of the building? I bet it's a half a mile.
No, it's probably only
I wouldn't
a
walk it.
quarter of a
I'd have to
mile.
drive it.
Man.
It's only like a quarter of a mile.
2.2 miles, David.
A nude lap around the building today.
Yeah, great.
Whose idea was that, by the way?
Yours?
Really?
Yeah.
I just brought it up. Didn't you just
Yeah,
like auto-
thanks. Appreciate that.
Oh.
You always have to bring these things up conveniently.
Well,
You could always say, wait a minute. How many times will this be you streaking?
I don't even know.
At the
I
fifth
don't
or the
wanna
sixth
know.
time? I mean, you
I
really
think it's
enjoy
fine.
being naked, don't
No, I
you?
don't. No, absolutely no, I don't.
Well, it's going to be your 5th time naked.
Ask Boyer what I said to him at Hooters.
What'd you say to him at Hooters?
Can I pay you tomorrow?
No, what I told you about streaking, bonehead.
Oh. Let's see. You lost the bet. You walked away from a profit. You have to streak naked. And who's the bonehead?
Boyer is.
Oh, okay.
Okay, glad we settled it. I don't remember, Bromo.
What did you say to him at
I
Hooters?
said, I absolutely 100% on top of 100% on top of 100% do I not want to be naked tomorrow.
No, well.
Well, I can see why you took the bet then.
Well, there's just no way they were going to lose that game.
Well, what happened yesterday?
That wasn't the Rams that went out there. That was some other weird team.
What happened with the Chargers when they were 5-2 and you declared them to be playoff team? What happened? How many more games did they win?
None.
Out of how many?
Out of, they had, at that point they had 9 more to go. No,
They went 0 for 9?
Yeah, they had 9 more to
They
go.
went 0 for 9 after
Yeah?
you predicted them to be playoffs.
Yeah, I
0
guess
for
so.
9.
Yeah, I hear you.
Who would have thunk it?
Not the Chargers, certainly.
My goodness.
Just minding their own business, having a pretty good season.
Well, there's no such thing as a whammy, is there?
No.
All right, details coming soon on when Bromwich will be flipping it and flopping. Bring the camera today, Shell?
Yeah, Berber.
Oh, she's got
Another
a brand new
Pulitzer
camera.
Prize winning.
She's, I don't know what'll ever eclipse the mid-flippage.
I know.
He's like a pointer. He's like a hunting dog.
He found water.
He did it to Duke. He did it to the Chargers.
Oh, my God.
He did it to the Rams.
Yeah.
He does not believe he's a whammy. Well, who would?
No. It's not like it's a trend or anything.
He did it to us in Las Vegas.
Yeah. Don't even get me started on my dental surgery.
We were up against Johnny Dirty Pants, who does overnights in Indianapolis, and lost to him. We're not that bad.
Dave Shelley and Chainsaw.
KGB. This is the 1015 KGB.
You say the Chargers are in the playoffs. Say Duke just has to win. You can say the sun will rise up and never see it again. Yeah, to the promo. To the promo. Put your hands over your crane, and then you watch your face turn red. You run around butt naked, and you wish that you were dead. To the promo. To the promo.
Dave, why do you take those crazy golf bets?
Because I love the attention. I want you to go straight to hell.
Turn it up.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. You excited, Abramowitz?
No, I'm not
You get
excited.
to do your favorite thing.
It's not my favorite thing.
You love to do this.
I hate to do this.
Then why are you doing it for like the 6th time?
Yeah, I hate it every 6 times. I hate it.
Why do you keep taking that? Why do you keep making that
I
challenge?
don't know, because you always sucker and maneuver me into these things. There's no way the Rams should have lost.
When will you take responsibility for your actions?
There's no way the Rams should have lost.
And yet,
They did.
the power of the poisonous Abramowitz. Why don't you believe me?
I don't believe you. I still don't believe you. I'm not a wham guy.
Abramowitz.
He is in total denial. And during the commercial break, there was a blame storming like you wouldn't believe.
Oh no, I got blamed. John Madden got blamed. You got blamed.
Yeah.
Everyone got blamed except for the whammy
Person
itself.
responsible.
Yeah.
He was sticking a pin through Blair's eye as a picture of Blair from
his
upstairs
fault.
in sales. It's this guy's fault right here.
He started the whole ball of wax rolling.
Romo, let's remind everybody where this streaking is going to take place for those who'd like to come out and bear witness to you paying off your bet. By the way, have you felt how cold it is outside?
Yeah, it's cool.
Boy, that's suck right up inside the old body cavity there. It look like you're tucking.
Be much flipping and flopping out there, David.
Basically going to be a button on a fur coat. Hey, by the way, did you, I called him up last night when the game was over.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of hooting from my wife in the background.
Yeah, no kidding.
She wanted to know if there was going to be any personal grooming that would take place between last
good
night and today
question.
to prepare the goods, the bits and pieces for today's unveiling.
Oh, I was groomed a couple of weeks ago or whenever it was that I wore a thong last.
All right.
I'm fine.
All right, excellent. Are you excited about
No, I'm
streaking?
not excited.
One lap around the Clear Channel World Domination headquarters. By the way, since we moved into the building next door, that means you got to go around both those
No, I'm
buildings?
not going around.
Yes, you
no,
do. You agreed to that.
No.
Well, now,
No,
wait.
I'm not going around both buildings.
Now, hold on. The bet was one lap, naked, around the Clear Channel World Domination headquarters.
Yeah, that's the building that we're in. That's not the other building.
If you exclude that building, you exclude Don Howe, manager of the San Diego, Los Angeles, and Hawaii radio stations. Now, do you want to be on that man's bad side?
No.
You want to tell him? You want to tell him he's not?
No, you only said this building.
I did not.
He did
I
say
said the
both
headquarters.
buildings.
I said the headquarters.
Yeah, and that's this building.
Well, then that excludes poor Mr. Howe.
Well, then he's going to have to come over here then.
Ooh. Well, should I get him on the phone and you tell him that?
I'll just bring the mountain to Muhammad.
Here's Abramowitz calling out Don Howe.
I'm not calling him out, but
He-
this is our main headquarters.
Basically, the
Abramowitz-
president of the company.
That both buildings were taken into account and explained to you when you took this bet.
No, it was not, Shell.
Yes, it
No,
was.
not.
I remember this like
He
it
said
was
one
yesterday.
Headquarters.
No, he
Let's
did
remind
not.
everybody where we are. It's 9660 Granite Ridge Drive in San Diego, just off the Arrow exit from 15.
Right.
Now, for those of you who can make it here, I mean, there's nothing like seeing it first person
In person, right.
in real
Hey,
life.
don't come over here. Crap, that's 2 buildings. That's like a half mile, dude. Crap, I'm not going around 2 buildings. One is enough.
Let me
You're
just
in
tell you.
great shape. You ran in a marathon.
Let me tell you something. This will ease your fears. This will make you feel that much better.
What?
For everyone who can't come out, Channel 6 is going to carry
Why? What possible purpose would those guys have coming out here?
Because Channel 6 knows that when I call, I'm providing a cherry photo opportunity. They know I don't mess around. They know that when Dave's on the phone, big news is happening.
right.
Quick, drop whatever you're doing, get a camera crew out there.
They can't show a skinny, pale, white guy running naked on the TV.
It's Fox. They're not like any other network.
What's supposed to mean?
They're carrying it live.
They're not going to carry this thing live.
They
God
are.
boy, what's the story over there? They're going to carry it live.
No, they're not, God boy.
Just
Shut
after
up.
8 o'clock, baby.
There's no TV camera station out here.
Dude, I'm looking at him right here.
Is the van right there?
In front of me.
Right there,
Yeah.
yeah.
The van is right there.
They're getting the shot all set up right
Channel
now.
6 is here.
Maybe we should call Wayne and Mrs. Abramowitz and let them know that they can see their child on television live.
I think Wayne will have to watch Telemundo. No. Canal 12 and Tijuana.
Shut up, Boyer.
Well, my mom always likes to know when we get a little TV plug. I mean, she's real excited by that, and likes to hear about that kind of
This
stuff.
is a plug of death.
Well, your mom's very media savvy.
She is. She really is. Well, you're paying off a bet.
This is death, man. God.
But Abramowitz really enjoys an audience. He likes a crowd to come out.
I don't.
9660 Granite Ridge Drive in San Diego.
He's comforted by your applause.
That's
and
right.
your camera.
Oh, yeah, I love it. Come on out.
He knows that you care.
Right.
When you come out and you support him. But if you just can't, if you're hustling kids to school and maybe you're already at work and can't break away, just make sure you're watching Channel 6 this morning.
Yeah, please, bring by all the kids. Bring by the 3-year-olds.
Oh, that's a good idea.
There's a beautiful terrace lot here. I mean, there's layers. Amphitheater of...
That's right. If you parked on the top level there,
That's a good
you could get
point.
a great view.
Yeah, it's like an amphitheater.
Uh-huh.
Is that what you were saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good point. Yeah. Can't promise a whole lot of flipping and flopping, what with the 30-degree temperature outside. Might just be kind of like a... Well, I don't know what it'll do.
Well, you know what? Once he gets warmed up, because when he runs, he's,
Yeah.
seen where he sweats.
Do you have a music bed that you'd like to run to?
No, I don't.
All right.
Why don't you pick one?
All right.
How about It's a Small World after all?
Yeah.
That was Boyer.
I'll tell you what. Duke's going to win the NCAAs or I'll streak naked again, even though I hate streaking naked.
Right.
There's two teams I hate now, Duke and the Rams.
Well, you whammied Duke.
Those teams could go to heck as far as I'm concerned.
You said that you would streak naked around the building if Duke lost. Duke lost, you streaked. You said the Chargers would go to the playoffs. The Chargers never won another game. They lost 9 in a row.
I think that Mike Riley's good, too.
You said the St. Louis Rams would kill and would win that Super Bowl.
Yeah, so the odds makers.
And
They're
the
favored by 14.
Well, there's nothing they could do about it. They couldn't change the line after you made the poisonous whammy.
Warner was hurt. That's why they lied.
They'd get middled. They'd get middled to death.
Warner was hurt after he got sacked a million times. Because the whammy hit him first. Starts at the head, goes
It's a
down.
whammy. It's a whammy.
Oh, Rammy Whammy. Ho, big time.
Hey, Godboy, is line 2 threatening to give me some trouble?
I think he's threatening to give Bromo some trouble.
Well, that's his problem, not mine. Okay.
What is it? What?
Don't worry about it.
What do you mean don't worry about it?
It's not your problem. It's mine.
Well, if I'm going to get in trouble.
Well, have you ever gotten in trouble?
No.
Have you streaked a lot?
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Well, then, what's line 2 all about? What is it?
I'm not sure.
Something about a deer scope and a rifle. Don't worry.
No, really.
Pretty powerful
Can't tell me what
scope.
it is?
Big Rams fan.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm not going around 2 buildings, dude.
Are you going to make any more sports predictions?
Yeah, I already made one. I made a bet with Boyer last week already.
You made another bet with Boyer. What is this bet?
Boyer and I said the Chargers would have a better season than the Raiders next year.
Oh.
Point blank.
Hang on, let's take Gene on line 2 here. Hello, Gene.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you, sir?
Very well, thank you.
What can we do for you?
Well, I just wanted to let the listeners know that if they weren't quite sure where Granite Ridge Drive was, it's just down the street from the police station.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, and it's adjacent to the FBI.
You're not a member of that force, are you, Gene?
Oh, could be.
Oh, well, there you go.
Hey, we could have another Oswald prison transfer.
Are you in the black and white right now?
No. I'm inside.
Oh, okay, all right. So it's just down from the police station.
Absolutely.
Where all the police are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Probably, and they're probably all Rams fans too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they definitely want to talk to Promo.
I didn't whammy the Rams, dude.
Are you yelling at are you raising your voice to an officer of the law?
No, I'm just telling them, sir. I didn't wham. Tell the guys in your office I didn't whammy him.
The whammy.
Rammies.
Promo, you've got the mojo.
I don't have the mojo.
That's a fact.
You got the mofo.
Gene, thank you for your service to our city.
Have a good day.
See you later, now.
Right.
All right. It's coming up very shortly here this morning. Less than half an hour now.
There's a lot of excitement in the air. I love this.
Now you got the cops after me. Thanks.
Hurry here now to get your spot. Parking is going quickly. 9660 Granite Ridge Drive. He loves a crowd.
Yes.
Chainsaw, will you once again honor us with the play-by-play live coverage of the Abramowitz streak?
Olympics, Schmolympics. I live for this assignment.
Nice.
Hey, I'm not going around 2 buildings, man. That's not fair. You said one.
Well, you talk to Mr. Howe about that. That's going to be your choice to make, okay?
Mr. Howe could move over here. There's plenty of space.
Oh.
Seriously, there's plenty of space
What are you
over
gonna
for
kick
him.
Glickenhaus out?
Why does he have his own building? He can come over here.
Because he's a big shot, stupid.
I know he's a big shot, so he should be able to demand any office he wants in here.
And he did. He demanded the biggest one.
Why? I'm not going to go have 2 buildings, Mr. Howell. What do you think, I'm nuts, sir? No offense.
Oh, way to suck up.
You really are a brown noser, aren't you?
I'm not a brown noser.
Obviously.
I met him once. He's a good dude.
Hey, what does Mother Teresa have to say about this?
What
does that
Huh?
She's not very delighted with the situation.
Is she going to come out and watch?
No, she's not going to watch.
She's not going to come support you?
No, she's not going to support me.
Oh.
What kind of a relationship are you in?
What kind of woman is that?
A very smart one.
Well, when you pick up chicks at the Catholic League, what do you expect?
You're dating Carl Horst these days, aren't you?
Wow. They're a cute couple.
Very nice
marriage. Abramowitz.
By the way, we want to say congratulations to Jason McGee of Ramona. Despite being in the presence of Abramowitz, he won a 60-inch giant screen TV from Convoy Audio Video at the KGB football toss on Saturday. It was right there, a smart and final. El Cajon, wasn't it, Chris Boyer?
It was El Cajon, absolutely.
The underhand toss from 5 yards away, a winner. Check 101kgb.com for the pictures. Awesome. Nice big TV.
Whatever.
What?
Great thing. And you know what? He'll be able to watch that Convoy audio video giant screen TV switched on to Channel 6.
Channel 6.
All right.
Bringing you live coverage in mere minutes.
Flipping into flop.
Shut up, Boyer. Douchebag.
Oh, and you know, they have an X.
Boyer, shut
They have an X in their call letter, which means they can show
Shut up. Freaking goon face.
Are you a whammy, Brummel?
No, I'm not a whammy.
Are you gay?
I'm not gay.
Are you hetero?
No.
You're hetero.
No.
You gotta be hetero.
I'm not gay.
Oh, my God.
Hey, when you go out today to streak naked, I mean, they're gonna cover you streaking naked, but no masticating out there like you usually.
I don't do that out there in public.
I saw you masticating in the kitchen
did
today.
not. Gotta go.
I'm already gone. He loves it.
Yeah. Can't get enough.
Quick time out. Gotta go say hi to my live television coverage friends.
Anger is what makes America great. Listen, or we'll f***ing kill you! You must find a proper outlet for your rage.
Dave Shelley and Chainsaw.
KGB, all right.
KGB.
How cold is your house these days? If you're
I
living
know,
in
and
an older
I'm
home,
so
chances are you're
excited.
using
Have you heard? Larry Flynn is bringing Hustler Hollywood to San Diego. They say good things come to those who wait. Well, the wait is finally over. You heard right. It's the grand opening of Hustler Hollywood San Diego. Just imagine you, Larry, his Hustler honeys, and 3 stories of tantalizing apparel and erotic gifts. You have to see it to believe it. Stuff like classic tees for girls and guys, hooded sweatshirts, trendy accessories, lingerie, sensual heighteners, candles, oils, the list goes on and on. And don't forget about our wide selection of videos and DVDs. So come out to the new Hustler Hollywood San Diego on February 15th between 7 and 9 p.m. to meet Larry and his Hustler honeys. Purchase anything your heart desires and have Larry Flint personally sign it for you. Where's the new location? Downtown near the Gaslamp District on 6th Street. Don't let the event of the year pass you by. See what's in store for you on February 15th at 929 6th Street, downtown San Diego. And see why Hustler Hollywood is your erotic superstore. And afterwards, follow the Hustler honeys to the after party at On Broadway.
Want to hit the open road? Then you'd better hit Suzuki Fest. Let us reward you when you buy a new Suzuki motorcycle. Suzuki Fest rewards as low as 4.95% APR financing available for 60 months on the Hot Rod-inspired Marauder 800, or low APR financing on other selected cruisers like the VL 1500, or get a sport bike like the Katana 600, and so many more at great rates too. Or if it's new gear you're after, you can get up to $600 in your choice of free accessories, virtually anything you want. Our deals have never been this good, but hurry in because Suzuki Fest ends March 31st.
Drop by Alba Action Sports in Poway and check out the great Suzuki Fest deals. And while you're there, enter the Suzuki Motorcycle Sweepstakes and you could win a brand new Suzuki Bandit 600.
Approved credit restrictions apply. Not all applicants will receive the lowest APR. Accessory credit valid on selected models. See participating dealers for details. Offers end March 3102.
1015 KGB FM San Diego. You're listening to the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. You would have heard this on the KGB last Monday, and you could have seen it on XETV Fox Channel 6. Abramowitz paying off his bet in full, fine form and fashion right here at the fantastic Crystal KGB Studios in the heart of Murphy Canyon. It's the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. Abramowitz takes it off for the Rams on the KGB.
Very exciting, ladies and gentlemen. It's KGB San Diego, the Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Radio Show. Let's go live to the parking lot of the Clear Channel World Domination Headquarters for the Chainsaw standing by. Chainsaw, come in, please.
Dave, I'm coming in now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm at the Clear Channel World Domination Headquarters parking lot where some 17,000 fans have come here in their silence and are about to watch Abramowitz streak the building. And Bromo is here clad in some sort of pink toga. What is this you have wrapped around your body right now?
I don't know. It's some god boy gave me.
So you're pretty up for this event, huh?
No, not at all. Not up at all. You can't be up in this weather.
Yeah, you're shaking, you're quaking. Is it a function of the weather, or is it the out and out fear?
It's that. It's all fear. It's all hell.
Well, hell is hot. You shouldn't be kidding.
No, this is the worst day of my freaking life.
We are standing by to sync up to Channel 6, the fine Channel 6 news program in the morning, which wants to carry this streak live. How are they going to do that? We don't know. It remains to be seen.
Desiree is here. She is the Fox Channel 6 on-the-spot news reporter.
We have a reporter from Channel 6?
Good morning. I have no idea how we're going to do it either, by the way.
Hi, Desiree. How are you? Thanks for coming out to cover our bit this morning.
You know, I thought it was kind of crazy, but they guarantee me that somehow in the studio we're going to find a way to like pixelate him while he's running. So
it'll just
we'll
take
see what happens.
It'll take very few tiles to pixelate. I promise. Very cold. Are you excited?
I don't get in trouble for any nakedness that goes on here. I don't care.
No, Desiree, are you excited to see Abramowitz naked?
You know, I cannot wait.
Yes, me too.
Now, how much actual camera time are we going to have? Because we want to time it up for the most Abramowitz.
You know, it's going to be pretty short, about 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Well, short is the operative word here today in this chilly weather, as Abramowitz now is draped in that pink gown of some kind, pacing, quivering, and he's a button on a fur coat, I'm sure, at this moment.
He's really serious right now.
Yes, he does. Now, how much time do we have between your start?
You know, I don't know. Hey, guys, how much time do we have? Anybody? Bueller?
Right now, Channel 6 is doing a recap of some of the best TV commercials from the Super Bowl, and they're showing that one with the slippery satin sheets. And I think we're just a minute outside.
Very apropos.
That guy flying across the sheets. I mean, I laughed. I almost laughed margarita out my nose.
Now, we are going to have Bromo run around the building. Now, David, should we have him start just as they start their broadcast, because then they'll lose sight of him for about a good minute?
So I think you ought to have him running away. That might be something that Channel 6 could handle censor-wise.
Would
you know
you
what
rather
I mean?
have him running away or running towards us?
You know, I think running away would probably be best.
All
Sorry.
right. We're going to start it off. He'll be running away south around the building and then coming up north in the sun and then back around the home stretch for the flipping and the floppage, David. Can't wait for this.
How much flipping and flopping are you expecting in the temperature of 38 degrees out there, Chainsaw?
It might be a flit and a flaw. I don't think there's going to be the actual popping going on, because he was never an extremely large man, and in this weather, he's probably down to about a quarter of your normal size.
I'm not looking.
All right, let's see what's going on Channel 6 here
I
now.
don't think people are paying.
This is live coverage from Fox Channel 6 and the KGB.
Do really quick anti-smoking.
All right, they're still covering the commercials from last night.
Which way is he running, David? Clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Anti-clockwise?
I can't believe what I
just
heard.
said that for you.
I believe he will be running clockwise round the Clear Channel World Domination Headquarters.
That is correct. He's going to be running that way. Yes, he'll be running south And then coming east.
Is he excited? I hear a lot of yelling out
excited
there.
right now?
No, I'm not. The people in the other building are coming out.
Oh,
yeah.
Mike Glicken has declared this a work in the parking lot day today.
Oh, nice.
That are aimed at teens.
Let's see what Channel 6 is doing.
Can we
now.
cheer things up from
Let's
a rat
do-
to a hamster,
let's do
please?
the
Can we
hamster
try
dance.
All right, they're still doing their commercials.
I accidentally stepped on his gown as he flitted away, and it tore away from his body momentarily.
Oh, did you get a little preview of what's to come, Chainsaw?
Yes, I did.
Now, I hope Chainsaw, we all remember when Duke lost and Abramowitz struck naked. That was back at the old KGB headquarters.
Yes, it was.
And I hate to bring it up, but you burst into tears much like that reporter at the explosion of the Hindenburg.
Yes, it was a very, very much of a the humanity moment for me, and I don't know. I don't plan these things. It's kind of like Joe Buck with McGuire's 60-second homer. You don't plan the call beforehand. You just let your emotions carry.
All right,
you
here
away.
we go to Channel 6.
I don't have a
saying
speech
that's
ready. Here we go.
Jim Belushi.
Really?
Doing the gerbil.
I'd have
so
to
there you
listen
go.
again.
And if you weren't betting on enjoying the commercials, maybe you're actually betting on the game.
That's right. Well, and the win for the Patriots surprised a lot of people, especially those who were placing bets. Maybe. Many of those people lost bets.
Desiree Carvajal live at the KGB studios with a look at how one person has to pay up.
Right, we've heard about this. This is kind of a sticky situation.
It is pretty sticky. So, Anita, be prepared to cover John's eyes.
Well, that's not the only thing that should be covered right now, I think.
You know what? He lost a bet, and, Super Bowl's very important in a lot of people's books.
Hey, Bromo, are you excited?
No, I'm not excited.
On the phone, trying to get his mom to watch. I don't know.
No.
Hey, what happened? Tell us what happened.
Oh, the stupid Rams lost. That was not the Rams that played out there. That was some other goofy team.
Tell her to go to hell, Abramowitz.
No,
I'm not going to tell her to go.
So what's the deal? What are you going to do?
I got to run around this Clear Channel building naked.
Ask her if she wants to see your
I
package.
noticed there are some children watching, too.
Yeah, there's kids out here. Thanks. School's out. Dave
Ask if she wants
I'm
to.
not going to ask her that.
Ask
No,
if she
I'm not
wants to
gonna
see
ask
your
All right,
package.
so we've got about a minute left in this hit. You guys, are we going to start? What's the deal?
What?
Do I count it down?
Yes.
Count it down, Desiree.
All right.
How are we going to do this?
All right. Are you ready?
Don't we?
Are you
Can't
ready?
do this.
You're ready? Okay.
Creative
Here we
my
go.
land.
Come on,
Here
dude.
we go.
Get it
Ready?
done.
Oh, boy.
Okay. 1, 2,
People are going to
3,
listen.
go!
There he goes.
Is he really?
Yeah, he really is naked.
Yeah.
As I do the play.
Chainsaw.
That's the crime that took him to a 2-hour and 32-minute marathon up to Boston for 2 consecutive years. He is racing around. He is headed east now.
over by
He
the
is
front
turning the
door.
corner around the building.
Oh, God.
I'm sure he's headed north now. He's out of the line of sight. He's on the dark side of the moon at
Sorry.
this moment. I would have to
Sorry.
imagine it's about 45
Sorry.
seconds before we catch a view of him on the north side of the building as he comes around for the final
Sorry.
turn. I am going to extend my microphone
Sorry.
cord so I can interview him down the stretch he comes.
Go get him,
I would
Chainsaw.
imagine it's about 35 seconds left before he can make the turn as he's utilizing Michael Johnson type speed now, I'm sure, on that dark side of the moon, which is actually the sunny side
Here
of
he
the building,
comes.
but that's a different point.
Here he
and
comes.
Here comes the Brownway.
Down the home stretch. Here he comes. Oh, they showed him. They showed him naked. They showed him naked.
You've seen, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
How do you feel? Why are you slowing down to a walk?
Because I'm done.
No, you're not.
Hey, thanks a lot, Desiree. It's been nice working with you.
Oh my
Goodbye.
gosh. That, there's just a split second.
Yeah, there's
Split second. Oh my God.
FCC line 2 for you.
Chainsaw.
Oh, the human! Ladies, what did you think?
Shrinkage.
It's a good sport.
Yeah.
That's not fun.
It's obviously very cold out here.
Obviously very cold, and shrinkage were the two operative words here, David.
Yep.
I don't know that temperature had that much to do with that anyway.
Much like
For Fox Channel 6, I'm Cookie Chainsaw Randolph, apparently on camera now for the Abramowitz streak following Super Bowl 36 here at the KGB Clear Channel World Domination Headquarters parking lot. Back
Thank you,
to
Chainsaw. Excellent as always.
Thank you, David.
I don't know if you heard, but see, they put a gray Kennedy dot over Abramowitz. And as they did the long shot around the home stretch waiting for him to show up, he made the turn quicker than they could get the dot up. So there was a little brown dot first.
And then a bigger dot.
Who do we thank? We want to thank all the technicians from Channel 6 for showing up, We want to thank Ace Fox Channel 6 reporter Desiree for coming out. Oh, what a plum assignment. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no kidding. Every
Probably
girl's
a big
dream.
cat fight in the Channel
Sure.
6 kitchen to see who gets to cover it. To the Chainsaw for his excellent on-the-spot coverage of Abramowitz's streak. And, of course, too, the Flipper, the Flopper, the Whammy Maker. Abramowitz for his 6th naked streak. The KGB.
More San Diegans wake up with Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw than any other radio show. KGB.
Brian, you're on the KGB. What's on your mind, Chris?
Oh, my God. See what I saw on the news this morning.
What'd you see?
Flipping and a flopping.
They didn't get that grade out up quick enough.
No, they didn't. He was out there, and Dave, I think your little reporter from Channel 6, Desiree.
You see a brown gal?
You liked it.
See a brown gal?
That's in the family.
Nice. Thank you, Brian.
Not a good start of the day. Thanks, guys.
Great start for the week. Here's Nikki. How are you, Nikki?
How you doing?
Tip top, baby.
Yeah, I saw a little much on the news
Sure you
this
did.
morning.
Yeah.
I think Bromo needs to go down to Diamante's and get a little wax job.
Well, we asked him if he was properly groomed.
He claims that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I kind of wonder how you stuff all that fluffing stuff inside the song sometimes.
Fluffing stuff. Thank you, Nikki. See you later. Here's Wendy next on the KGB. Hey, Wendy.
Hey, what's up, Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw?
What's up, girl?
Hey, I'm laid up at home with 2 broken legs.
What'd you do that for?
Well, my Harley got the best of me.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
I took my Harley off some granite rocks.
Your Harley?
Yes.
Oh, and you go right down on your sides?
No, I went over the handlebars like Superman. But
cool.
Obviously, I'm not Superman.
Yeah.
So I got a couple broken legs, and I'm basically laid up at home. And my family leaves. My daughter gives me her boombox in the morning so I can listen to you guys. And I turned it on just in time to find out you're going to simulcast on Channel 6.
Isn't that great?
Oh, my God, what an eye-opener. Now I'm awake, and I have a great start to a great day.
God bless Channel 6 for having the courage to come forward and do that.
It was awesome. Thank you guys for having the bets placed.
Our pleasure.
Whammy.
Your desire to live, hasn't it?
Here is Channel 6 News in the Morning Star, Chris Salcedo.
Chris!
Dave!
Coming to us live from the Fox Weather/Traffic Center over at Channel 6.
Dave!
Guys, I got to tell you, I'm kind of disappointed. I mean, what if some 16-year-old boy, young impressionable boy, tuned in and thought that was the right thing to do? I mean, come on!
What if there's a confused boy?
Come
on!
There already was a confused boy on television.
Never forget, Stan! Never forget.
Sheer brilliance, guys. Sheer brilliance.
Thank you for your part in convincing a crew to come out and cover this breaking news story.
Yeah.
All right, Chris.
It was breaking, all right.
Thank you, Chris.
Catch you guys.
See you later. Oh, he's one of my favorites. He's another one of our little fledglings who flew too early from the nest and became a star.
Yeah.
You know, Chris Salcedo used to do traffic for us here on the KGB, and now he's a huge TV star,
Giant.
but he's not too huge to turn his head over his shoulder and remember the little people.
Never does a man stand so tall as when he calls us back after he's reached his stardom.
You got to work on your you got to work on your saying. What were you saying the other day?
I'd slam her like a $5 omelet.
What?
I'm not sure what that means.
I don't either.
Okay. I thought it was I'd bone her like a $5 omelet.
No, I'd bone her like an 8-cylinder sport jacket.
That's the one I said you got to rewrite. Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
Really? I'd mix her like a non sequitur metaphor.
Right.
Did you get to watch it, Ruthie?
No.
Oh, no, Channel 6
no.
over there at the...
No, I don't have a TV. TV's on the other side of the building.
Too bad.
In the big room with the big kids.
Well, as Abramowitz rounded the corner, there he was in all his glory. And Shelley got a great action photo of Chainsaw running along with Abramowitz flipping and flopping, the first thing I thought of, Chainsaw, was the dude who burst out in Atlanta and ran along with Hank Aaron as he trotted around second base on his 715th home run.
That's right.
First thing I thought, that's what it looked like to me. I mean, that's got to go to NFL. Steve Sable's that his name?
Yeah.
Steve Sable's got to get a copy of that.
Yes.
I mean, that was just totally exciting.
And I think we might have gotten, I haven't enlarged it yet, but I think we might have gotten mid-flip again.
No, really?
I'm pretty
Hunting
sure.
dog?
Possible
Got a
pointer.
quail in the bush?
Yes, possibly.
All right. Excellent. Well, that was very exciting.
Well, thank you. It is like a rite of spring, and I do feel just better about the world now.
I just want to say thanks to all the technicians who took part in that. And I know Desiree spent some extra time out there interviewing Abramowitz, so watch for news updates on Channel 6 this afternoon and this evening. Some after-the-event coverage.
I can't wait to see. I hope they rerun it.
How could they not?
Oh, they have to.
I mean, just submit the Emmy right now. You got to think the people at all the other TV stations are going, crud.
Good.
Why didn't we go out there?
This is a little song I wrote. Thank you.
KGB. Bernie.
Tommy.
I want to talk to you about using our DSL internet service.
I know. You feel like I'm over here at your house using it all the time, don't you?
Well, actually, yeah.
You think that because it's hard to download streaming concerts, video games, music, and stuff on my dial-up, I've been coming over here and using your DSL internet service and letting you pay for it?
Yeah, especially when you can get it yourself for an introductory price of $29.95 a month with a free modem and free activation.
Glad we had this talk, Tom.
Me too, Bernie.
Yep. Oh, you want me to leave?
Bernie, get your own DSL.
Now you can get SBC Pacific Bell DSL Internet service in the San Diego area for as little as $29.95 a month for the first 3 months and only $49.95 a month after that, plus a free modem and free activation. Call 1-888-2DSL-888 for details and to see if DSL Internet service is available in your area. Restrictions apply. New subscribers only. Offer ends 3/31/02. Services provided by Pacific Bell Internet Services. SBC Pacific Bell. We're on it.
The Crossroads of the West Gun Show returns to the Del Mar Fairgrounds and Racetrack today and tomorrow. Don't miss out on the premier gun show event in the country.
Definitely the best show of the year, the Crossroads is. It's the largest show. It has the widest variety.
Crossroads of the West Gun Show today until 5 and tomorrow until 4 p.m. Del Mar Fairgrounds and Racetrack starting at 9 a.m. both days. Your ticket is good all weekend.
It's probably one of the biggest shows I've seen.
Almost 1,000 tables under one huge roof featuring new and used guns, wholesale ammo, gun safes, reloading supplies, knives, hunting equipment, scopes, accessories, and more.
Got a lot of nice stuff down here.
It's huge. There's lots of tables. I guess there's over 1,000 tables.
Only Crossroads of the West brings you the widest assortment of guns and dealers from all over. All types for all enthusiasts. With door prizes every 2 hours.
Just no comparison. Come on down.
Today till 5 and tomorrow till 4 p.m. Visit the Crossroads of the West Gun Show. Del Mar Fairgrounds and Racetrack. Take Interstate 5 to the Via de la Valle exit. All sales conducted in compliance with all federal, state, and local laws.
Save big on your Crossroads of the West Gun Show admission by logging on to 101kgb.com.
5 of America's 10 bestsellers. Number 1 in Southern California. And now, your Ford dealers are taking it to the street with 0% financing or big factory cash on the cars and trucks that have made Ford the leader. Get $2,500 on Expedition, Explorer Sport, Windstar, and F-Series Light Duty, Regular, and Super Cab. Or get $2,000 on Ranger, Taurus, and Explorer. See your San Diego County Ford dealer for the right deal, the right time, right now.
APR offers through Thunderbird, Escape, and SVT models. Not all buyers will qualify for 0% APR. Ford Credit Limited term financing. Factory cash varies by model. Take new retail delivery from dealer stock by 3/05/02. Factory sales by division based on RL Polk model year 2001. See dealer for details.
It's another ultimate breath match. The undisputed champ Eclipse Gum takes on Chili Dog Breath.
All right, let's have a clean fight so no onions to the eyes. And watch those chili beans. Back to you, Tommy and Chuck.
Let's get busy.
And it's over before it started.
Eclipse neutralizes Chili
Bird Dog with the Chicago Weenie Twist.
So, bad breath, consider yourself warned.
Right.
Now that there's more powerful Eclipse Winterfresh
And Eclipse Spearmint Gum.
It's lights out bad breath.
For Valentine's Day, send your sweetheart the gift that truly outdistances and outshines any other. Name a star after them. For $48 and a call to 800-282-3333, the International Star Registry will send them a full-color parchment certificate, sky charts to locate their star, and a fascinating booklet on astronomy. The new star name will then be recorded in book form in the U.S. Copyright Office. Call the Star Registry now at 800-282-3333 or visit us at starregistry.com for the gift that lasts forever.
1015 KGB, it's the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Show. Cookie Randolph, the Dean of American Sportscasters, will be in Salt Lake City, broadcasting live from Coca-Cola Olympic Village. That starts on the 14th of February, and it's the Winter Olympics, so you know they're going to have figure skating. And that, my friends, is a great girls' sport. There is no doubt about it that the women in competition in figure skating are trim and fit, and they could really kick my ass. I have no doubt about that. It is a great women's sport. Some people want to blur the lines of the sexes, and they just don't get it, and they might be Democrats. Details now on the best of DSC here on the KGB.
All right, I got some email here at the KGB that requires your attention. This first one is really, really upsetting.
Oh, no.
But we're going to do it. You ready?
Yes.
Dear Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw, my wife and I are going back and forth on this. We have a 6-year-old son, and my wife went out and signed him up for figure skating lessons. What's the matter? Was ballet class full? She thought it would be a good idea with the Olympics coming up. Plus, she is a skater herself, at least was in high school. Needless to say now, I consider myself the laughingstock with my buddies. And she never ran this by me, knowing that I would veto it. If he's going to skate, he better, by God, have a hockey stick in his hand.
Oh, my God.
I can't stop this now because my son already has been told about it by my wife, and he can't wait to be a figure skater. What can I do to stop the pussification of my son, Dave?
Stop it.
What's the matter?
Well, it sounds like the little boy wants to be a figure skater. Or at least try
Maybe
it.
he wants to be a mommy, too.
Well, you know what? He probably wants to be a fireman and a policeman and a whole bunch of other
Garbage
things that will
man.
change by the time he's 12.
Well, he should be encouraged that for every 10,000 Brian Boitanos and Dick Buttons, there's one Scott Hamilton.
And he had to have one nut taken off.
That is right.
Yeah, but maybe he could play hockey.
And he's a heterosexual that we know of. Scott Hamilton, a great guy,
What
American
about that
hero.
Elvis guy from Canada? He can't be gay.
Oh, he's gay.
He's not gay.
Uh-huh.
He's not gay.
Oh, that guy's way gay.
Elvis?
Are you gay,
Elvis
Elvis?
Stoico or whatever his name is?
He was like here, one of
whatever. I mean,
the gay
you know.
pride
You
parade.
didn't think George Michael was gay.
Oh, I knew George Michael was gay. Come on.
Poofters all the way home to the men's
Are
room.
you kidding me? I went through all my CDs. So maybe I could find a song with a chick name in it. George Michael. Oh, never mind. I knew he was gay. Come on.
What do you do about that?
Why do you have to do anything?
It's just like the letter that we had a couple weeks ago, the boy who wanted a doll.
Oh, this is
Nothing wrong
way
with
different.
that.
How is it different?
Because it's the kid wants to learn a sport, a physical skill. He can learn discipline and all kinds of other good things.
Figure skating isn't a sport.
I'd like to see you do it.
I can't. I'm a guy.
You got to be physically.
There are a lot of
sew
guys who can do
curtains
it.
either.
You can't do it because you're not physically able to. This will teach this kid early on the importance of great physical exercise.
Learn some grace, maybe a little
Absolutely.
style.
Why can't he do it with hockey skates? I mean, this seems close, I know. But those little jiggy-jaggies on the front of his skates
Yeah, that's what they're called, too.
make it a world of difference.
Why?
Because figure skating is for tippy toes. You got to get up on your tippy toes to figure skate.
Well, why not let him try this and see if he
Why not just put
has
hockey skates on the boy?
What are those?
Hockey skates.
Oh.
So you don't even know this and you're debating it.
I just know that the guy is feeling very threatened by his vicarious living through his son, who hasn't even decided yet if he's going to like figure skating or not. I mean, you know how kids are.
Yeah, they don't know any better.
They get
and
involved
when you introduce them to tippy-toe things like figure skating and ballet, they're shot. They're ruined.
They are leading the kid into certain ridicule in his life that the kid is not prepared for. Absolutely.
Abramowitz was a figure skater and played the flute.
Don't you know how kids are?
How old is
You know
this
what?
kid?
His buddies. How old is he?
I thought he was 7.
6.
6 or 7.
His friends find out he's figure skating. That'll be the talk of the playground.
Oh,
At
come
6?
on.
I thought they didn't turn into dicks till later.
Well, it may be a delayed time bomb. Wait a
We're
minute.
6. We're dicks. Get used to it.
By the time he's in 6th grade, they'll find out that back in 1st grade, he was in figure skating.
Well, maybe that'll give him stronger character because he'll know exactly who he is inside. He's a nice guy who wants to figure skate.
And maybe he won't even like it anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Or
and maybe
he'll
the
switch
clouds
to
are made out
hockey.
of marshmallow cream, and maybe the sun is a great big lemon candy.
Would you have your son?
Oh, boy.
If my son wanted to figure skate, absolutely. Yeah. If
How
he
old is
wanted
he
to, if he wanted to play hockey, if he wanted whatever,
Dave.
you know.
Dave, you're on the KGB.
Dave, you
Dave.
son of a bitch.
What, dumb son of a bitch? Have you
Hey,
seen
I
my
worked in
son?
the ice rink business just about 15 years, and I've seen all kinds come through, and just about every boy that puts on figure skates turns out gay.
Well, of course he does.
Stop it!
What?
That is so unscientific. That is so untrue.
I see it as true.
I see it as untrue. I think he's lying to help you with the bit.
I worked
Seems pretty true to me.
for about 12 years, I say.
All right.
You know, I knew guys who used to compete in roller skating, you know, like figure skating, only roller skating.
Yeah.
Those guys had thighs that were to die for.
Yeah.
I mean, they're so athletic, so much more athletic than any of the football players or wrestlers or any of the other guys.
Yeah, but
of
that's
the same
roller
age.
skating, and there's only one type of roller skate.
Are you making some sort of stereotypical proclamation about gay guys that they can't be muscular?
I'm just telling you what I experienced when I grew up.
But what does that have to do with gender
Well, nothing. I mean, I just think that
preferences?
there are some suppositions being made about this poor little kid, you know, who's too young to really
What does that
know
have
the
to do with
difference in
big
anything.
thighs? It has nothing to do
Nothing.
with
I'm
big
just saying
thighs.
skating is a very athletic thing. If
Yes,
you're
it
worried
is.
that there's no athleticism involved in it,
No,
don't worry
there's
about it. There's a
definite
lot.
athleticism, a lot of it.
Well, then what's the problem?
It's tippy-toe stuff.
Shouldn't every child be able to express
the
themselves
ballet on
any way they
skates.
want to?
It's ballet on skates.
What if he wants to become a chef? Is that too tippy-toe?
No.
Well, then I don't get it.
It's tippy toes.
I don't get it.
How can you not get that?
Look, a figure skater, a guy figure skater, let's
Yeah.
say he does grow up to be a figure skater. He loves this, and he grows up to be a figure skater.
How depressing.
Well, yeah, he's only handling women scantily clad all day long on the ice, and you know what that means.
Yeah, he's going,
ew,
icky girls.
He's not.
Ew. Oh, where's Crispin? Can you
That
see
means
me?
their high beams are on all the time. You're scooting them around on the ice. You're doing all sorts of acrobatic things with these women, and you work out with them like 4 or 5 hours a day. I think that's a pretty hetero thing to do.
Really? Can you name one straight male figure skater?
No, but I don't keep track of that.
How about Ty and Randy? Some of the couples were married to each other.
And then he died because he was so ashamed of his sport.
He was not.
What? Is that how it works?
He didn't die.
Here
Way
is.
to make him mad.
I know. Well, what do I know? Here's Art on the KGB. What's up, Art?
Hey, Dave.
Talk to me, Cuckoo.
I can't believe this wife didn't tell the husband before she signed him up. You know, you might as well just pour gas on the kid and send him out in the playground.
Oh, my God. You are so twisted.
Oh, God.
Barbaric.
He doesn't have a chance.
No.
I mean,
Oh, he's 6.
You know what I
Not
think?
16.
I I think the husband ought to just sign him up for hockey and not tell her, and then just try to push him that direction and hope it works out.
The poor tortured child.
You know what he's got to do? He's got to get those skates down in the vise, file off those tippy-toe pointy things on the front of them, get out a big white marker and write Coho on the side of them, whittle him a hockey stick, and call it a day.
Well, there you go. You just teach him to be a man and use him, show him how to use a Sawzall right when he's sick.
Excellent idea. That's what the Sawzall's for, son. Cutting off the tippy toes from your little girl skates. Thank you, Eric.
All right.
I love your show. You're on the KGB.
Are you mentally prepared? An oil change at Jiffy Lube gets you an exclusive buy one, get one free offer from Snow Summit, Southern California's premier mountain resort. See Jiffy Lube for details.
101.5 KGB, it's the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Show. Guys, if you're listening right now, stand up, straighten out the pants, reach down, grab a big old handful of sack, lift it up, and give a good old ha! As we take phone calls from other guys who really took figure skating lessons. Oh, my God. Probably a product of a broken home, left to fend for themselves with their mother as their sole parent of the household, trying to give them a balanced and nurturing education in life. Oh, I think I'm going to puke. It's the best of DSC. It's KGB. Wow.
We lost Robert, who used to figure skate. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah. Oh, he's on line 4. Oh, it's Tom. Okay, Tom used to figure skate. All right, we can talk all we want, but let's talk to someone who's actually ridden in this car, okay? Tom, you're on the show. What's up, buddy?
Nothing much, man.
Got a letter from a distraught father who was in tears because his wife snuck behind his back, signed up his 6-year-old boy for figure skating lessons. Figure skating, of course, is the ballet on skates. Go ahead, Tom.
Yeah, don't do it. I'm 33.
Are you gay?
Definitely, no. I got 3 boys, married. I have an older brother, younger brother, and I hear it every other weekend.
That you used to figure skate?
Yes, when we're drinking, you know. I got my next door neighbor's a Marine. They bring it up every other weekend.
Well, you know what? Quit drinking with them.
Just kick their ass.
They're not worthy of you.
You can't kick their ass. He's wearing tippy-toe skates.
Don't
use those.
My mother, had me do figure skating lessons. I was doing it. I thought it was cool. We even took my girlfriend to figure skating lessons one time, and my brothers hit me up, and even my dad in the background spoke up and said, don't do it.
Yeah. Are you able to do all the tippy-toe moves? Can you spin around and like a little pirouette?
No, I'm 6 foot, 225 now, so
Damn it.
I had to work out, and my brothers, both of them, hit me up on it. You're gay. You're gay.
How old were you
What a
when
mean,
you...
horrible family you live
When are
in.
you going to tell your wife she's just a beard? How are you going to explain that to your 3 illegitimate children?
Oh,
Stop
man.
it.
I don't know, but
It's tough.
It was, did the figure skating lessons. My brothers, my dad, you're gay. Threw my skates away, put on some hockey skates.
Yeah.
Played football. I signed up for football that same summer. Don't do it.
See, but this kid's only 6. You
I'm
sound
33 now, and I still hear it.
In hockey, you check.
Yeah.
In figure skating, you pirouette.
Yeah.
It's a sow cow.
In hockey, you score.
Right.
In figure skating, you spin.
It's a triple Lutz.
It's a triple Lutz. In hockey, you've got Bobby Hull.
Mm-hmm.
In figure skating, you've got Dick Button.
Oh, yeah.
But I still get hit up on it every other weekend now.
Good grief. Well, you're hanging out with the wrong
Figure
people.
skating is great for girls. Teaches them how to stretch their legs the right way.
Come
you
on.
know.
You're more of a man. Chicks dig you more when you're playing hockey and you
Damn right.
get a puck across your head and you got stitches and
Oh yeah, women love that.
Yeah, Mom.
Yeah, they do.
Well,
you should look at the
I
babes
think-
at a hockey game.
I think when Danny Gravel and Mark Wolf were in here, man, you fired more eggs than we knew you had left.
You know what? He clearly was the aggressor there. I was just minding my own business.
Whatever, it was an egg fight.
It was not an egg fight. That's not what it
All of a sudden,
sounded
she's
like.
rising up on her chair
That
as a
is
pile of eggs.
not true. That is not true at
Must
all.
have been 50 eggs.
There was not 50 eggs there.
And he's a hockey player, not a tippy-toe figure skater.
Oh, but he has a little grace and movement in him.
Well, yeah, everyone's got that.
Sure, well, what's wrong with that?
Nothing. There's nothing wrong with grace and movement. Tippy toes is what we're talking about. Twinkle toes. Thanks for your help there, Tom.
the kid is going to be hurting more.
Oh, I know it.
You know?
Yeah.
All right, already.
It's like what Chainsaw said. Playground, death. How do you not know this?
It's a fact. It's not something we're making up or trying to skew.
He's only 6.
I disagree. I just disagree.
I know you disagree because of all your experience being a 6-year-old boy. How come you never take our word for these things? Do you think
Well,
we would
because
try to
number
sell
one,
you?
I don't have children. Number
Thank
two,
God.
if I
But
did...
how come you never trust us when the people who do have children tell you how it is?
I don't understand why they're coming to you for, they're coming to you, the father of 2 daughters. I don't understand why they're coming to you for advice.
Because I'm a guy.
I'm over here.
And I know what I'm
I know
talking
you're
about.
over there. You are the only one here really justified, qualified to talk about it.
Hold on, I used to
Wait
be
a second.
6.
He was 6. I was 6.
I know
at the
what it's
time.
like to be a
think
guy.
You were running around wearing a dickie listening to the Bay City Rollers.
Hey,
I
don't diss my Bay City Rollers and my dickie.
You had a
I was
dickie
cool.
on. And, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what's going to happen, Dave? Some stranger she's never met. She's going to meet in line at the 7-Eleven.
I
She's going
know.
to mention, you shouldn't go into figure skating. Cause
Oh, really?
You know what I heard today?
That's interesting.
Hey, Dave, you know what I heard today?
What?
I heard today that if you go into figure skating and you're a guy, you're going to turn gay.
This always happens to me. It happens with my wife.
Me too.
All the time.
Total strangers. The age of enlightenment from a total stranger is something we've been telling them for 25 years.
No, I just listen to smart people.
We'll talk about something in the house, like where a chair should go. I think it should go here. No. Oh, why did I marry you? Blah, 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 blah.
Then a plumber might come in.
Hear
A
that a
plumber
lot,
comes
right?
in and says,
Someone will come in to do some work in the house. They'll move the chair
Right.
to where I had suggested so they get it out of the way. Wow! It like changes the whole room. And Shelley's the same way.
I am not.
You are. We have had
I
so
am
many
not.
debates about so many things from politics to the human race. And I'll say, yeah, Shell, that's the way it is. No. And a listener will call up who you've never met before. Yeah, Shell, that's the way it is. Wow!
You have to, Sheldon.
I have not. Ruthie,
a couple
Ruthie,
times.
be on my side. Come on.
Unbelievable!
A couple times you have, Shell.
I don't believe it. I can't
Here is,
remember it. I refuse to acknowledge it.
Here's Joe on the KGB. How are you, Joe?
Hey, good morning. How you doing?
Tip top, brother. Talk to me. Coop.
If the guy lets his kid start the figure skate, it's grounds. Or if the wife's gonna take the kid to start figure skating, that's grounds for divorce.
Yeah.
God.
Why do you think she had to sneak behind his back?
What Kelly says, what anybody else says, it's grounds for divorce.
Yeah.
When I grew up, I played hockey. My brother, who was 2 years younger than me, went for figure skating lessons.
Uh-oh.
Brother's gay.
Yep, of course he is.
Brother's
You know
gay.
what? Maybe he was already gay.
No.
That was the figure
Maybe
skating that did it to him.
You
Yeah.
can't catch it,
That's right.
Sure you can.
It's
No,
not a
you
disease. It's not
can't.
frozen in the ice.
Something to do with that little pirouetting and the little. and the little
It's a
tight
sow
pants you gotta
cow.
wear. Oh, yeah, it's a sow cow, all right.
Thank you, Joe.
Hey, have a good day, huh?
So long now. Here's Jeff on the KGB. What's up, Jeff?
G, how you doing, buddy?
Talk to me, Kirk.
Yeah, I lost my milk through my nose this morning.
Oh, milk through the nose.
I got the visual on that whole, when you tell your wife she's just a beard. It killed me.
Sorry about that. I hope nothing got damaged.
I'll survive, but that was hilarious.
Okay.
Have a good day.
See you later, buddy. Here's Marty. You're on the KGB.
Hey, how you doing, Dave?
Tip top, brother.
Hey, why doesn't she just go all the way and teach him how to twirl a baton?
Yeah, really. Get a baton for him and maybe a nice skirt.
Exactly.
What's wrong with that?
Get him a nice hat saying, I'm gay.
What do you guys know about being guys anyway, stupid?
Well, sometimes I wonder.
Hello, Jim.
Hey, Dave, how you doing?
Tip top, brother.
Hey, Ruth, Shelley, you're wrong about little boys. Have you been to the playground lately?
Well, as a matter of fact,
yes.
Mama, like
My fourth grader was telling us just last night they had to break up a fight between two first graders that were cussing worse than either a drunken sailor or any good prospective shemp.
Nice. Nice.
It happens.
Not to mention the fact, think about it, sequined, tight, color-coordinated outfits.
Poofy, don't forget the don't forget the poofy, scarfy sleeves on their pirate shirt.
I mean, how gay could you be?
what if a confused boy?
And this poor kid's gonna get the tar beat out of him the first time any kid finds out he's a figure skater.
Yeah, it's true.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Well, I disagree with everything everyone else said.
I do.
History of the world.
Right.
It's awful. If that's the way it is, that's just awful.
It's the way it always has been. I mean, it's not.
It's not awful.
It's a reality.
It is awful.
Why
It's
is it
horrible
awful?
that we're that
beat
way?
some kid up because he likes to skate. For God's
it's not so
sake.
much that he'll be beat up, but he'll be shunned and
Yeah.
ridiculed. It'll be torture for him. Might not actually ever get punched.
And we're not saying it's right.
No.
But it's the way it is.
And there's nothing to change it.
And you're marching your kid out there and doing it.
What do you know about it, you dumb Pollock?
All right, I'm going to go ahead and take a break here. We're coming back with Chainsaw Sports next year on the KGB. Do you like sports, Chainsaw? Do you know anything about sports at all anyway?
Not
you know,
really.
You don't
I
even like sports.
No, I don't like the sports. I'm sorry. But what I like about Chainsaw Sports is that, you know, he makes it fun for just not the sports fan, you know, if he's funny.
And for all of you who are calling in to tell us that the boy figure skater will be around lots of hot chicks, what good does that do a gay guy?
Yeah.
Attention, everyone. This is an emergency broadcast. The unpleasant noise you are about to hear coming from your radio is not a mistake.
Get up, San Diego!
Yeah! Turn up the volume on your receiver as high as it can go. Go.
Go, go, go! Dave Shelley and Chainsaw in the morning.
Work it, baby.
Dave Shelley and Chainsaw. Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, yeah?
Yes! Dave Shelley and Chainsaw.
You are the best thing on the radio.
Very shagadelic.
101 KGB.
KGB, you're with the Dave Shelley and Chainsaw Radio Show. You there, Bromo?
Yeah.
I want to read something to you.
Okay.
Just got this in the email box here. Hang on, my computer is being fussy with me here. Dear Dave, you slut. Last night I was at my parents' house celebrating my father's birthday. Them being of the Brown persuasion. We're watching the news on Telemundo. As we were chatting away about different stories on the news, Latin economy's crumbling, apparition of Jesus' face on store windows,
Cool.
soccer scores that nobody cares about. The very last story on the newscast was about Super Bowl bets. The announcer said, like this man in San Diego had to run around his office building dressed in the way God brought him into this world. I I turned to my brother and said, "Oh my God, it's Abramowitz." Guess what, Dave? They don't have the strict censors they do here in the United States.
Oh my God.
All I saw was this white ass with no blurring whatsoever for a full 10 seconds.
Wow.
The clip showed him running around a corner with people hooting and hollering. Then the end of the clip showed him wrapping a red towel around himself with the announcer saying, "Remember this guy the next time you place a Super Bowl bet."
This is a Spanish station.
Wow.
Love your show, Dave. You're a brown gal, Marty Johannes.
You're internationally famous now,
On Telemundo.
You are so cool.
And guess what, Bromo?
What?
If they're showing it on Telemundo, guess who probably saw it?
Yeah, I know it.
Son of a bitch.
You are one dumb.
Damn, that is one white ass.
That's my dumb son. Dumb son of
That is my dumb son of a bitch.
Wow.
I could just picture my dad making out with his date in Tijuana on the couch and seeing his son running around. Oh, no!
Get your tongue out of my mouth for a second. Did you hear this Super Bowl controversy?
No, about the 2-second or 1 second
Yes.
thing? You know what? A lot of talk in the hallways yesterday about that.
Well, there's talk from the commissioner's office, Paul Tagliabue's office today, about actually bringing the teams back and giving the Rams a chance to receive the kickoff with 2 seconds on the clock.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Do it now after I streak.
Which means that if they are somehow miraculously able to return that kickoff for a touchdown, they would win.
Right.
However, if they don't, if they lose, you have to streak again.
No way. No way.
That's what it means.
No, it does not mean that.
That's what it means.
No, it doesn't.
Well, if there are two outcomes to a game, there technically are two bets.
I already paid off my bet yesterday in full view. No way.
They're going to lose again, though.
They've only played once. No,
Technically, they haven't officially lost.
No way.
No, they're talking about that the next available date. It's possible that it's the 17th or the 24th February on a Sunday at the Superdome, and they would have a concert because just 2 seconds isn't enough.
Sure, that's not
They
bad.
would have like $25 tickets, try to pack the place. A lot of it would go to charity.
Right.
Okay, and then they'd also have a concert to make it about a 2-hour event.
Cool.
And then have the teams come back, and because this would be 2 weeks after the Pro Bowl, so everyone would still be available, and then assemble the kickoff teams. So Warner wouldn't have to show up, but he probably would, but those guys wouldn't have to dress.
Right.
Just the kickoff teams would play that 2-second play to give the Rams a chance at returning it.
Are you guys serious?
That's what they're talking about.
So, in effect, yesterday would have been just your streak for fun.
Yeah.
No, it would have been your streak of death. I'm not doing it again.
Well, do you not...
Knock it off. Shut up. Knock it off.
You telling yourself to knock it off?
Because the offense is Warner would not play because if they ran it all the way back, they'd win
Right then and
23-20.
Right.
No, actually, if they run it all the way back, they have to go in overtime.
No, they wouldn't.
Oh, they would win. You're right.
They'd win
It'd be a
23
touchdown. They would
20.
win.
And they wouldn't have to kick the extra point.
But wait a minute, I already streaked already. That's a rip-off. Knock it off.
You know, it's no difference. It's just that the game is not over yet.
And the thing is, the Rams aren't bringing this up. It's the commissioner's office.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
So if they don't run it back, if in fact they lose the game, you need to get outside and streak around the building.
No, I don't.
Well, you haven't. The game is not officially over. You can't pay off a bet that you haven't lost.
I paid it off yesterday. The Patriots
The
won.
bet wasn't over
It's
yet.
not over.
It's not over yet. You can't pay off a bet until it's over.
I paid it off. I'm not streaking again.
That was just your own
I can't help it that you were anxious to streak yesterday.
I wasn't anxious to streak.
You got naked.
Yeah, because I paid off the bet. The Patriots won.
Look, let me put it to you this way.
What? Shut up.
Once again, telling himself to shut up.
Quit it.
Attention, everyone. This is an emergency broadcast. The unpleasant noise you are about to hear coming from your radio is not a mistake.
Get up, San Diego! Yeah!
Turn up the volume on your receiver as high as it can go. Go.
Go, go, go!
Dave Shelley and Chainsaw in the morning.
Work it, baby.
Dave Shelley and Chainsaw. Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Dave Shelley and Chainsaw.
You are the best thing on the radio. Very shagadelic.
101 KGB.
Want to hit the open road? Then you'd better hit Suzuki Fest. Let us reward you when you buy a new Suzuki motorcycle. Suzuki Fest rewards as low as 4.95% APR financing available for 60 months on the hot rod-inspired Marauder 800, or low APR financing on other selected cruisers like the VL 1500, or get a sport bike like the Katana 600, and so many more at great rates too. Or if it's new gear you're after, you can get up to $600 in your choice of free accessories, virtually anything you want. Our deals have never been this good, but hurry in because Suzuki Fest ends March 31st.
Drop by San Diego House of Motorcycles on El Cajon Boulevard in San Diego and check out the great Suzuki Fest deals. And while you're there, enter the Suzuki Motorcycle Sweepstakes and you could win a brand new Suzuki Bandit 600.
With approved credit, restrictions apply. Not all applicants will receive the lowest APR. Accessory credit valid on selected models. See participating dealers for details. Offers end March 3102.
Hey, we're here in northern Duluth talking about southern hurricanes.
Oh, you don't get a lot of hurricanes up here, though.
No, snows like the dickens, though.
No, we're talking about hurricanes with southern comfort.
Oh, okay then. Yeah, that makes sense.
You see, SoCo was born in New Orleans, home of Mardi Gras.
Oh, you won't find that sort of monkey business in this neck of the woods,
Oh,
though.
the good times aren't rolling here. No, sirree, sir.
Well, a southern hurricane is like Mardi Gras in a glass.
Boy, golly, that's darned good.
Oh, let me try. Oh, smooth as an ice floe, you know.
Would you look at that heck of a parade heading up Maine there?
And look, they're throwing beads.
Try a SoCo southern hurricane. It's like Mardi Gras in a glass.
Dylan, put your parka down. You'll catch a dandy of a sniffler there.
From the Southern Comfort Company, liqueur 21 to 50% alcohol by volume, Louisville, Kentucky.
Turn your next party into a celebration New Orleans style. Make Southern Hurricanes with Southern Comfort, and you've got Mardi Gras in a glass. Visit the website at southerncomfort.com for the recipe. Arrive alive. Don't drink and drive. A friendly reminder from 1015 KGB.
What is M-Life? It's asking Bobby for the name of that band while I'm at the music store.
M-Life to me means keeping my employees up to speed when they're on the road.
M-Life is here. A life where you'll be connected in new ways to the people and things you care about. Start your M-Life by signing up for the AT&T Wireless Digital Advantage $39.99 monthly calling plan, and you'll get up to 3,600 minutes a month for life.
M-Life is checking up on my stocks while I'm waiting in a checkout line.
That's 600 total anytime minutes with a 2-year agreement, 50% more than usual, and 3,000 night and weekend minutes. Available on calls placed from your home calling area for as long as you remain on the same plan.
M-Life? It's spending time with my folks on their vacation while I'm on mine.
Right now, get a free Nokia 5165 wireless phone with activation on select calling plans. Visit any AT&T wireless store or participating authorized dealer today, or call 1-800-IMAGINE.
Welcome to M-Life from AT&T Wireless.
Limited time offer, not available in all areas. Prices may vary by location. Credit approval required. Other restrictions apply.
Mr. Bernie?
Yeah?
My mom said you had to quit mooching off our DSL internet service so I can read about pirate ships on the internet.
Mooching?
Mom said you're one of those people who think they don't need DSL internet service, then they go and borrow other people's.
Mooching?
Uh-huh. She said you could have DSL internet service for an introductory price of $29.95 a month. But you have evaluated your sense of self-worth and decided it isn't worth $29.95 a month.
$29.95 a month?
Yeah. SBC Pacific Bell's got a deal. Free modem and activation. Get yourself a self-help book, Bernie, and get your own DSL.
Mooching.
Now you can get SBC Pacific Bell DSL internet service in the San Diego area for as little as $29.95 a month for the first 3 months and only $49.95 a month after that. Plus a free modem and free activation. Call 1-888-2DSL-888 for details and to see if DSL internet service is available in your area. Restrictions apply. New subscribers only. Offer ends 3/31/02. Services provided by Pacific Bell Internet Services.
SBC Pacific Bell. We're on it.
1015 KGB FM San Diego. This is the best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. Before we step out of here, let's get an episode of Dave's Celebrity News. On the best of DSC, this is the KGB.
I got some great email here for you. DSC at 101KGB.com. Got a computer right here in the studio. Anytime you feel like shooting someone our way, just send it. DSC at 101kgb.com. Here's a little tidbit of history, something some of you may remember if you were not too young at the time. It was 1987. At a lecture the other day, they played an old video of Lieutenant Colonel Oliver North. He was testifying at the Iran-Contra hearings during the Reagan administration. There was Ollie in front of God and country getting the third degree. But what he said was stunning. He was being drilled by some senator. Did you not recently spend close to $60,000 for a home security system? It's quite a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
Ollie replied, yes, I did, sir. The senator continued trying to get a laugh out of the audience. Isn't this just a little excessive? No, sir, continued Ollie. No? Why not, the senator asked. Because the lives of my family and I were threatened, sir. Threatened? By whom? The senator questioned. You remember what year this is? I said it at the top of the bit.
87.
1987.
Yeah.
Threatened by whom? The senator questioned. By a terrorist, sir, Ollie answered. Terrorist? What terrorist could possibly scare you that much? His name is Osama bin Laden, sir, Ollie replied. At this point, the senator tried to repeat the name but couldn't pronounce it, which most people back then probably couldn't. The senator then continued, why are you so afraid of this man? Because, sir, he is the most evil person alive that I know of, Ollie answered. And what do you recommend we do about him? Asked the senator. Well, sir, if it were up to me, I would recommend that an assassin team be formed to eliminate him and his men from the face of the earth. The senator disagreed with this approach, and that was all that was shown of the clip. And if anyone is interested to know, the senator turned out to be none other than Al Gore.
Democrats piss me off.
Rest of the story.
That's a total rest of the story, isn't it, Shel?
Totally is.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And Al, the Abe Lincoln look isn't working for you, babe.
Is he doing an Abe Lincoln?
Oh, he's got the beard thing.
Oh,
Well, I mean, he's got the mustache, too, but I don't know where he's going with that beard. It looks
the
like
sad thing is the gray
Unabomber.
the gray and the brown are not working together.
The fun is, I don't even care if that's a true story. I just love to read those kind of things. It's a campfire story.
Sure.
You
I
know?
like that music you get to play.
Or a hook for a hand. Who's got a hook for a hand? Seriously. But it's a fun story.
Right. Absolutely.
Anyway.
He announced the other day he's coming back out. It's like he was in hibernation.
Al said this?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear.
I was reading this on my
What's he gonna do?
on my Nextel phone because I have news and up-to-date traffic information, weather and stuff like that.
He's flirting with the nomination, David. I
Yeah.
thought I'd give you the Cliff Notes.
He's flirting with a nomination of what?
President.
Right.
Oh, really?
2004.
Would you vote for him?
Me? No.
Kind of a rhetorical question to anybody who wants to answer.
No.
Would you vote for anybody, Chris Boyer?
Right.
Yeah, probably.
Will you vote at all?
Yeah.
Come on.
I've got some time to prepare.
You don't have a track record proving that.
You're right, I don't.
Yeah.
Shell, would you vote? You voted for him last time.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to see how far along the war was. I'd have to see what else had happened.
Well,
What does that matter?
As his dad
Obviously
showed
it
us,
matters to me.
As his dad showed us, times change, and politically, George Bush
Senior,
the first,
the elder.
George the First had unbelievable ratings after the Desert Storm, and then plummeted just a short year and a half later.
Yep.
Yep.
Lost touch with the reality on the economy as that went spiraling downward, and I felt that same way. I was very disappointed in George Bush, the first one. Well, let's see what else I have for you. There was supposed to be a big rally and celebration this afternoon in St. Louis. That's been canceled. I can only assume someplace in the back of the Superdome, and who knows where the back is because it's a round building, but there is a gigantic bonfire of world champion Rams hats and shirts and, the champagne bill that
No kidding.
Georgia Frontiere. Georgia, you whammied yourself, girl, by showing off your World Series ring at the conclusion of the NFC game. That was nail in the coffin. It was bad enough that Abramowitz was on your team, but when you started showing off your ring before you'd even taken one snap in the Super Bowl,
Any
you deserve to lose.
possibility of overcoming the Abramowitz whammy was gone at that point.
You know, I thought those Patriots did it right from the beginning. Introducing themselves as a team. That was a cool move.
Yep.
And as young as, imagine, the guy's 24 years old, and imagine Tom Brady. Imagine yourself when you were 24. You were a douchebag. You know you were.
No kidding.
This guy had the sense, the presence of mind when announced that he was the Cadillac MVP, and he was given the keys to this bitchin' Cadillac pickup truck. He goes, well, this is going to be a team car. Everyone gets to drive this car because we're a team.
Wow.
And, those
Great
guys,
guy.
they really figured it out.
Yep.
They figured out what to do.
And that's Belichick, man.
And you know what? I don't know if anyone else saw this, but I did. When there is a spectacular victory, many times people will jump, they'll scream, they'll just have involuntary body movements. And I don't know if anyone noticed it, but when the field goal went through, there was some great big gigantic lineman for
St. Louis?
No, for the Patriots.
Okay.
Who in celebration fell to the ground in the end zone and did a snow angel. He was in the end zone doing a snow angel as his celebration.
How cool.
It was awesome.
That's
He
great.
was mimicking the snow angel that was made after the Oakland Raiders snow game. Where
Did they do snow angels
after
there?
that kick
Yeah.
in the end zone, it might have been the same guy,
That's
Dave,
funny.
did a snow angel on victory, and so that must have
that's
been
great.
a tribute about that.
Well, the big celebration in St. Louis has been canceled. Last night, the diehard fans couldn't even greet the losing team due to added security at the airport. Meanwhile, Pat Summerall, the 71-year-old announcer, yesterday was possibly his final game. Some people think that John Madden should go out with him. At the end of the game, Madden, the ex-football coach, was screaming for the Patriots to sit on the ball and take the game into overtime.
Yep.
We all heard this.
And how much? He must have heard me yelling at the TV.
With 90 seconds to go.
I don't like what they're doing with this team.
You don't like the winning.
I have to say, I thought what he said made sense.
Oh, you're kidding.
No, they had 90 seconds to go with no timeouts, and they had to go 60 yards.
Move it down
From
the
the
field.
20 to the 30, so 50 yards.
50 yards they had to go. It seemed unlikely, especially with no timeouts.
Huddle up quick.
Well, he was screaming for him to sit on the ball and take the game into overtime and don't make any mistakes.
He underestimated the poise of Tom Brady.
That's right.
He quickly reversed that as they started
As they
gaining ground.
won.
Yeah.
And admitted that he...
That's what he said. To his credit, when the Patriots marched down the field, Madden, always the front runner, said, hey, now I like what they're doing down there.
They're winning.
Without a doubt, the most cringe-inducing moment yesterday was when Terry Bradshaw tried to squawk A Hard Day's Night with Paul McCartney.
I'm so glad I missed that.
Besides being twice as loud as McCartney, Bradshaw was off-key and mangled the lyrics.
Kind of like having Linda back.
Congratulations to the audio crew at Fox TV. While the Rams were being introduced, someone was smart enough to yell, hey, these mics are open. Last year, the pumped-up players for the Giants dropped a couple of very loud F-bombs into millions of homes. I was waiting for it. I told Beth, this is going to happen right now. There's going to be some Fs.
Did you see, I forget which coach it was, but he was questioning a call.
Yes, it was right after the Kurt
What
Warner...
the F is that?
98-yarder and the big special teams guy or whoever the hell it was for New England.
Yeah.
What the F is that?
Clear as a bell.
Clear as a silent bell.
Yes.
Quote of the day from Mike Lupica. Is that how you say his name?
Lupica.
Lupica. Sports writer Mike Lupica.
Yeah.
Nationally syndicated. He said, we always want the same thing, no matter who's playing. We just want the game to be good. We want to talk about something tomorrow. Besides another Super Bowl blowout, we don't ask for much. Just let the game be better than the commercials. Well, you
And
got
it
what you
was.
wanted.
You got it.
Now, for the next 11 days until her movie comes out, it's going to be all Britney Spears all the time. She was on Saturday Night Live over the weekend. I missed it, didn't see it.
Me neither.
Today, she'll be Oprah Winfrey's guest for the full hour with her entire family, probably Justin Timberlake as well. Whether he's there or not, hopefully Oprah will ask, why did Justin celebrate his 21st birthday by posing naked? He did that last Thursday. A magazine came out in England featuring Justin in the nude. Publication is called Arena, thanks to the gay community in London. It's sold out immediately. Justin says, I do what I want. I just do what I want to do, Mrs. Dunn, and I just have fun.
It's Spears.
What did you think of Mariah doing the Super Bowl? I thought it was vanilla.
Yep, me too.
She has lost some of her range. She sounds hoarse. She crackled towards the top. It was obviously taped, although she did a pretty good job lip syncing.
Mm-hmm.
And
but it was just a big so what?
As noted earlier, so were her breasts in that spaghetti string gown. She looked good, though. The lighting was perfect. What'd you think of it? Mercifully short. She didn't go 10 minutes as she is wont to do.
But it didn't have the power that Faith and Whitney did.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they belted it out, and Mariah can belt.
I don't know anymore, though. Did you notice her crackling? She's partied too hard or something.
You know what I've never liked about Mariah is she can't just hit the note. She hits everything around it, and then maybe you'll get
just
that
touches
note.
on it, lights on it.
Barely touches on it, goes back again.
She is of that genre where they circle the note.
I never cared for that style
Yeah,
at all. And she's the main forerunner of that style.
I know what you mean.
You know, the ooh.
Ted Demme, the director who died mysteriously, 38 years old, died on a basketball court. He's the director of Blow.
Mm-hmm.
Coroner says cocaine may have contributed to his death.
A little blow inside him.
Winona Ryder has been hit with 4 felony counts from her alleged shoplifting spree. Charges came down Friday for grand theft, burglary, vandalism, possession of a controlled substance. Max penalty for all of it would be 3 years, 8 months. She's free on bail, due back in court on Friday. Her publicist says, "We are shocked at these grossly exaggerated charges. Doesn't America know that movie stars aren't guilty?"
That's right. Star interrupted.
Winona claims she is completely innocent. Security guards say they watched her using scissors to cut off the sensor tags. And the controlled substance was oxycodone.
Oxycontin.
What is that?
No, it's oxycodone, according to my story, not OxyContin.
Sounds like it's got some of your codeine in it.
Don't know. I know what OxyContin is, but this is spelled Oxycodone. It's always a bad sign when a movie studio is afraid to screen a new film for the critics. That means they're hoping for one good weekend before the word of mouth gets out, and that's the story on Collateral Damage with Arnold Schwarzenegger. It opens...
I'm sorry, isn't that the one that was supposed to be opening in September?
9/11, and they delayed it.
And they delayed it?
They backed it off. It's a terrorist explosion movie.
Yeah.
And you know what else has one of those now is Chris Rock. Chris Rock's got a terrorist explosion nuclear bomb movie. No. Who's in it? There's some...
Anthony Hopkins.
Oh, it looks great, too.
Hannibal Lecter is in it.
Wow.
Oh, and Chris Rock has a twin brother.
Yeah.
That's in the CIA, and he gets killed or something, and he has to fill in for him.
It's called Bad Company.
Arnold opens on Friday. They refused to show it to the critic from Rolling Stone, but they did spend $2 million advertising it yesterday on the Super Bowl. No movie in recent history has been postponed as often as Rollerball, which finally opens Friday. Originally supposed to come out in May of last year. Then it got pushed back to August. Then they had a test screening. Their scores were bad, so they shoved it back to February. The movie cost $80 million. And nobody's responding except teenagers, which means they had to lose their R rating. So they cut out the only good thing in it. The full frontal nude scene from Rebecca Romaine.
Oh.
Wait for the DVD and the director's cut. Meanwhile, MGM is getting complaints about the poster. Supposedly, LL Cool J has a gigantic, scary-looking package.
Yeah.
A spokesman for MGM says, "We didn't touch it. We're not responsible for anything in his pants." Pepsi is getting fed up with Britney Spears.
Oh, because she's always drinking Coke.
Yep. They paid her $90 million
Dang.
for this Pepsi stuff.
$90 million.
They don't want her photographed drinking anything else. It's such a big story. It's being covered by the New York Times. They say that after Britney was spotted with a bottle of sun-kissed orange soda, Pepsi decided to send her a list of all these soft drinks companies and beverages which were forbidden. She's not allowed to drink Sunkist or anything else made by Cadbury Schweppes, and she's especially banned from drinking any Coke. And this is a problem for Britney because Coke is her favorite. You may have noticed, by the way, every year Pepsi is one of the biggest advertisers at the Super Bowl, but not Coca-Cola. They stayed away again this year, but they got a free commercial anyway. When the TV camera zoomed in on the commissioner of NFL, there he was in his luxury box pouring a Coke. So they got 30 seconds of free airtime worth about $1.5 million.
That's right.
You think for $90 million the girl could buck up and drink some Pepsi,
No
for
kidding.
God's sake.
I mean, it's not like it's, 7-Up and Dr. Pepper. There's not that much difference.
My goodness. $90 million.
That's insane.
Just pour a Coke into a Pepsi can,
Yeah.
girl. Figure out how to do this.
Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. I'll be right back. KGB.
It's the 101.5 KGB FM San Diego. Best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw back in the box for a Saturday. The whole program returns 5 a.m. Monday. Details for you on how you can pick up a free Jeep from Rancho just by watching The Simpsons on Fox. Weeknights at 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. You're going to do it anyway. Why the heck not get a free Jeep out of it? From your friends here at Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. Details for you as we kick off this radio program Monday, 5 a.m. Be tuned in. Thank you so much for hanging out. Next week, we'll also bring us the Chainsaw in Salt Lake City starting February 14th. The whole show returns live Monday. We want you to be with us. Thank you for hanging out. Jim McGinnis here in this very chair next. San Diego's favorite hard disc jockey on the 101.5 KGB FM San Diego.